You're funny.
Live.
Oh my God. Okay. Let's see how many people we got on. Let me see. How everybody doing tonight?
Good, great. I'm feeling lovely. I have my spirits.
You have your spirits?
Yes.
Cocktail, and I got the whole bottle. What y'all want?
You got spirits, okay?
The Brady Bunch.
To make it about to get right.
We like the Brady Bunch, don't we?
So wait, I know. You need a song.
Hold up. There's a story of a diamond something.
The mom and the dad. Okay, y'all too.
Getting started already.
She was
So what's going on?
Okay, so hello everybody.
Hello.
What up?
We're gonna give it about another minute before we get started because we're just waiting for us to get a good little group of people on here.
For sure.
But hello, all of y'all in the comments. Miss Bless Mama B, Keisha Lachey, I see Marjorie, TNT, cutting up with the parishes is on here.
Cutting up with the pair.
Who is that
Bro, dirty on here. Dirty.
What I'm talking about.
What in
Dirty.
the
Dirty.
world?
Oh boy, he cutting up.
You about to make me go and get mine.
I wasn't ready.
I know.
I was not ready. Oh my
I know, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's dirty.
Yeah.
Hey, they say that's Kodak.
What's the Kodak?
No, that's our special guest tonight, okay? That's our special guest.
Okay.
Okay, so welcome everybody. It's so nice to see y'all. Thank y'all for being patient because, you know, we was down in South Florida last week celebrating my sister's grand opening.
Yes.
Thank y'all for being patient with us, but we back. And we came back with women who wine with the men folks, okay?
Yeah.
So tonight, I'm going to introduce all these handsome fellas on here, okay? One we can't see.
Our special guest. What you talking about?
We have a real special guest. We're going to save him for last, okay? So I want to introduce everybody, and we're going to go as you see everybody on the screen. Say your name, where you're from, who you're repping, and if you had a superhero power, what would that power be? So y'all already know me. I am your host, Miss EclecticNista. Yes, ma'am. And I am sipping on some Malbec tonight. I know Tanitra's ain't paying no bills yet, okay? But I'm drinking barefoot, okay?
All right.
And did you hear me
It's
say?
coming.
Did you hear me say yet? Yet, okay? And
That's
if
right.
If I had a superhero, my superhero would. I want to read people's minds. I want to know what your ass thinking, okay?
Okay.
I don't like trying to figure people out. But if I can read your mind, and if you be like, hey, girl, but you really be like, bitch, I don't talk to you.
Oh, girl. Could you imagine?
Imagine.
What would you do? What would you do? If you
Girl,
could read?
I'm telling you, I'm from a tribe called Slap a Hoe. Like, I'm from a tribe called Slap a Hoe.
Did you say on site? You said on site?
Next. Go ahead, Mr. Phil.
Hello, I am Phil from Philly, of course. You did. I would probably say I'd be the invisible man. I would like to know what kind of shit people talking about me when not good or positive, good or bad when I'm not around.
Invisible man.
Okay.
You know they say if you was a fly on the wall thing. Well, I'll be the man in the room. You just ain't looking. You just can't see.
Okay. So, what you drinking on, Phil? What you drinking
Oh,
on?
this is just some cranberry juice. I'm light.
Oh, he light.
What in the world?
Why you hate?
Leave him alone, Tamika. Leave him alone, Tamika.
Don't then come on here and start drinking water. I mean, I don't know. It's that wine.
The red cup. It could be anything, actually. You know?
Yeah, you're right. That red cup.
Okay, Miss, with the big booty.
Hey, I'm Beauty from Florida. I'm drinking on some. What was it called, Step? Some pink lemonade vodka with some strawberry colada mix.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
You really like that drink from last week. Huh? Don't go to sleep now. You went to sleep a little bit last week now. Okay?
She was right.
You're all right, honey.
No, I was sleepy being out with you all day. Okay.
No, don't do me. Don't. Okay.
I know it's quality time.
Superpower.
Next.
No. He didn't name our superpower.
Go ahead, superpower.
If I had a superpower, it'd probably be the same thing.
What?
As EclecticNista.
Okay.
I need to know what you Yeah.
Read people's minds. Okay.
Read people's minds.
Okay, Mr. RJ, A.K. Spoon.
That's me.
What's your name, bro? What's your real name?
I just want to let y'all know my name, Ramon J. Witherspoon. They call me Spoon for short. You know what I mean? It's a blessing to be amongst y'all. I must say that for a fact. You know what I mean?
Thank you, bro.
To be amongst the living and doing what we're supposed to do was just truly a blessing. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to let y'all know that and share that with y'all today. But my superpower. Oh, and what I'm drinking on is it's a winemaker's blend. You know what I'm saying? Until we get paid with it, I'll represent it. You know
I know that's right.
But until then, we drink the finest. You know what I mean? Any wine what they call sponsors want to let us know if you want to try something, holla. You know what I mean?
Hey, I told you.
What's the wine?
But check it. My superpower will be that look that make anybody act right. You know what I'm saying?
That's
how many? What's your party? Is it 50? It's all on us. It's free.
Oh, wow. You just want to do that call thing? You want to do that?
I just look at them.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Bam!
They talk from Dirty look like he's gonna go rob somebody.
Dirty say he wanna come for somebody tonight, bro. Okay?
I'm that goon. You know,
Rob somebody else.
Man, that's a good power. Get that act right.
that act right. Just that you ain't even gotta say nothing. You can just look, and it just shit. That good spirit get in them, boy. The demon just run out of them.
Oh, demon run out.
Yes, sir. You're an ambassador. How can I help you, President?
I cannot.
Okay.
45.
Miss Tamika.
Hey y'all. Tamika from Philly.
Oh man.
Resided in C. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sipping on some Grey Goose with some pink grapefruit. Yeah. I know I got a wine glass. I know because I'm going to drink my wine after this because it's almost gone.
Oh, you layering it tonight.
Yeah. I was already drinking it, so I'm like, I'm pulling it out. My superpower is I want to fly. I want to fly. So I want to fly.
Fly.
I want to fly, like be able to fly up in the sky, so I can go to the island, to the beach, and then come back to work or do whatever. I want to fly everywhere. That's it. I'm going places.
They say where RJ from.
They'll give you that.
Spoon, they want to know where you're from, bro.
Javon, they want to know where you're from.
Sorry, y'all. I'm from Hollywood, Florida. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by a beautiful family. Thank God for that woman over there, Stephanie and Demetris. They are good cousins. They watch me when I needed to be watched the right way.
I know that's right, child.
So I thank God for responsible and people that ain't gonna molest you type people. You know what I mean?
Hallelujah.
I know that's right.
Wow.
Give me 5.
That part.
All right. Deep.
That part. Okay. Mr. Long.
All right. Hey, James Long, repping the MIA, repping the NJ, repping the GA, repping the HW. You know what I'm saying? Repping the NC.
The HI, bruh.
HI, my bad. Repping the HI. All right. Hey, so Steph, don't do me. Don't do me like you tell me.
Don't do me.
Let me see. My power would be Magnegro, right? like Magneto, Magnegro. So I need the power to basically manipulate metal. Because I got road rage. So I need to push cars to the side and let me go straight down the middle. So I can get where I'm coming from. So instead of Magneto, Magnegro.
That is so crazy.
That is my superpower. If I can have it.
That should be a new character right there, boy.
Magneto.
Exactly.
Magneto came out of nowhere, boy. Come on, boy. That's Magneto's brother.
No cards out his way.
Okay, so what you sipping on, Mr. Long?
I got that cognac.
What?
No H2O.
That's apple juice?
Okay.
We had to do one or the other.
There's Schnapp's ginger ale, okay? Now, the question that everybody want to know, who is dirty?
Uh-oh.
What's the definition of dirty you looking for? You ask me who is dirty, like stank?
No.
No. They talking about dirty on
Who
here.
is dirty?
That's that nigga that takes hoes.
They talking about some wild dirty wow.
That's that nigga that takes hoes.
I can't.
So dirty,
I already know who they talking about.
Dirty, can you introduce yourself?
Dirty. East side of Pensacola.
You said what?
East side of Pensacola.
East side of Pensacola.
East side of Pensacola. And residing in the Jack and Peel.
Okay.
And then what's your power?
My power, I take hoes already, so my other power would be to teleport. So I can pull up on the motherfucker and get up close and personal.
I know that's right.
My cologne. The nigga talking that shit, I teleport up on their ass. More close and personal, motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh shit.
What? No, they didn't. They talking about something that's beauty.
Yo.
Really, y'all? Really?
Eyes are married now.
Dirty. I need you to do me a favor.
What you drinking on?
No, wait. Dirty, are you on your phone or computer?
Computer.
Huh? Okay. I just need you to turn your volume up a little bit. Or speak up a little louder because I know you got a loud projection. Okay?
Maybe let me see what the fuck.
That's good right there.
He said, what the fuck?
Let me pull that bitch up some, man. Is that better?
Yes,
Y'all
that's so much
better.
I can't.
Okay, so Dirty, what you drinking on?
I'm on that Dobel Diamante.
That
Okay.
I gotta get you some of that.
Everything drink is top shelf.
That's that real deal, there, dude.
That's
And that bitch naked. Ain't nothing in it.
Naked.
Okay.
Naked.
And then I'm about to on my after dinner mint.
Did it, man?
Yeah, my after dinner mint.
What's the after?
You got it in the
That's a snack. We all eating some snacks.
He said his after dinner mint. Okay.
All right.
Okay. All right. So now that we have introduced everybody, and everybody know where everybody's from, and everybody drinking. Where you going, Dirty?
I'm right here.
Okay, so I just want y'all to know that tonight, I will be having a banner going across my screen. If you would like to support Women Who Wine, we have Cash App on here, honey, and we are taking anything that you want to support us with because this brand is about to go big, honey. Okay.
Yes. Blessing on blessing.
So
Josiah said
tonight,
Spoon is my dad.
excuse me.
Josiah, some Spoon is my dad.
Hey, don't say that Spoon, don't let him say that too loud, boy.
They coming down dirty as a dirty goon. Okay.
That's okay.
Hey, let him go ahead.
He's proud of his daddy. That's okay. I'm trying to wait till Dirty come back. Did he have to go do something with the mint? The after drink milk mint?
Babe, you froze.
Yes.
Oh, snap.
It's a cute pic though.
It is a cute.
There go Dirty. Dirty say I'm here.
Real quick.
Now let's get it going.
We can hear you.
Y'all hear me now? What
I
the
hear
hell
you.
going
And
on
we
with
see
Steph?
you.
What's going on with Steph?
What's going on? Look at
You froze, man. The internet.
With that refresh.
You back.
Steph, hold on. She back. I think.
Okay. Hello.
You gotta stay
Hold
still.
Nah, child.
Check two.
Hey, Dirty, look.
Oh, he got a new one, bro. He got a new one he got to show you, boy. He made a new one. That bitch so fire.
Ooh, that what it is?
That bitch fire.
Nah, it's paper though.
All paper.
I made this with Omari.
What? That look like something, yeah.
Omari showed me how to do it.
I'm gonna
That's
show
when
you.
you got nothing else to do, but hey, be creative. I love that.
What's going on with
Yeah,
that?
Nice, dude.
I know.
Hold on. Steph. She coming. Keep
So
it going.
how's everyone night's going? Because this little dead ink is killing me.
Right.
Everybody good. Well, I'm good. Everybody look good. Everybody right.
Okay, Sandy 2 Cents said if she had a superpower, it would be.
How y'all see the comments? Y'all on
Time travel with the ability to change the future.
Okay.
Yeah. I know that's right, Sandy. We going places.
I feel you that too. But if you were to change the future, sometimes you have to look at like things would be the way it is. You know what I mean? So it's like you change the future.
Change a lot.
Yeah, for real. Just to think like 1 second or something could change.
All right, can y'all hear me?
They
cannot.
Going out.
Yeah, we hear you. You just frozen.
Yeah, you frozen.
I don't know why.
Beloved KB said, if I had any superpowers, I will make every evil, wicked, and mean-spirited soul kind and loving. There will be no wickedness in the world, period.
Okay.
Well, that sound like somebody spiritual.
Starting with 45.
Period.
That part. He need to be the first person on the list.
Mm-hmm. Steph, you back? I think.
No.
He was for a second, then it froze again.
No.
It's internet.
All right, so let's get some questions going. Let's see.
You got them?
I had
You got
something. Yeah. Oh, her question? No. I know some things we talked about, but I don't know what she's planning on doing.
Marjorie said, if I had a superpower, I would dish out patience because people don't have it at all.
I dig that. They want to talk patience. That's something
Yeah.
that you gotta learn now. You know what I'm saying? To have a superpower and get at the people and like have patience. Slap them with the Bible. Patience. Patience.
Exactly.
Man, I don't like waiting in the line. Patience. What is lying?
Yeah. That's unheard of nowadays.
Exactly.
That's cool, though. I like that patience.
All right.
I'm gonna get it together.
Can you hear me? I'm back.
Yeah,
So just talk.
Babe, just come up. Babe, come up here with me.
Oh no.
Yes. Yes.
I got a producer working with me.
Well, the producer.
I'm on the MiFi.
Oh, he's on the MiFi. Okay.
Yes, that's for them to do that then.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Hey,
Tell me to give up mine. That's why we can come double up right here.
In the car.
I'm gonna let Jazz fix this. Hold up.
See, violated.
You talking about something? Just I said, I got the power to summon lightning and stuff.
He just had to take his phone off. Hey, type in there pizza.
I think I should refresh it.
That's all he like, man. I be like, yo, it's more than likely just pizza.
Okay, can y'all see me now?
They talking some RJ kind of remind me of DJ Khaled.
Are you still frozen?
We the
best.
No, DJ Khaled got a bad hairline. Javon don't have that. We saw that shit. Okay.
Oh, somebody said that.
Oh no, you saw it.
Hey, that's money. Hey, I represent money. Hey, I'll take that any day.
Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and get the topic started because my producer over here trying to get me together. The topic tonight, people, are social media and relationships. And how does that play into you having a relationship with your significant other? Do y'all claim each other on social media? Are y'all even friends on social media? Does social media mess with your relationship? Just some things to talk about and discuss until I can get this camera right over here.
That face right there.
That was a lot of questions.
Well, it can tie into a lot of things.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, it sure can.
So what's the first question to address?
So the first question, are you okay with saying what your relationship status is on social media? I can say, for one, I am. Everybody know I'm married. And it's connected straight to Mr. Long, okay? So ain't no saying your ass ain't know I was married, okay? When you be trying to slide in the messages and the DMs and shit, okay?
No sliding in the DM.
Child.
I understand that.
But from what I've experienced, and I'm in a couple of different groups on Facebook, and particularly one that I'm in is oh my gosh, it just my Wife Diaries. And it's a question that's constantly brought up in that group, talking about relationships with social media. And are you friends with your man? Can your man see your page? Can he have your password to your social media? When I said they be talking about a bunch of different things, I said this would be a great topic to talk to the men about, because women have their own opinion. So
I don't know about no.
Excuse me?
So I don't know about no password. That's just taking it too far.
Yeah, password too far.
Taking it too far. We can be friends.
Wait. You say password is too far. Giving your lady or your wife the password is too far?
No, my wife have my password.
You just in a relationship, that's too far.
Yeah, if you're in a relationship, that just should be shown to somebody you know what I'm saying, your night nurse. Somebody take care of you, you know what I mean? Nah.
Night nurse.
Not a night nurse.
Yo, that's the first time I heard that right there. The night nurse. I didn't heard it all.
That nurse that's gonna take care of you at nighttime.
Let me find out what's out here being a night
nurse. That is a new one.
Night nurse.
No night nurses. Come on
now.
You feel me?
No, I don't.
Oh, he could be the night nurse now.
No.
Oh, yes, he can.
But go ahead. Yeah, men can be night nurses too. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about male or female. They
it could go both ways. You know what I mean?
Because some of y'all men be creeping too.
Oh, all well, from the worldly standard,
I am very comfortable saying it. Absolutely single.
When you worldly, yes. You're about that world.
Yeah, but on the topic of it, on that topic though, I don't think it should be no issue with being friends on social media. I mean, it's
okay, Phil.
Phil fell off. Huh?
But I guess he was saying that, ain't no problem with being friends on social media, but you have to understand that there needs to be boundaries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There should be a line that, can't be like crossed or penetrated. You know what I mean? Offense. Sometimes you got to protect your home front, especially when you have something that you done put time and dedication, emotion, financial, spiritual into. You know what I mean? You don't want to just lose it like that because of something that's trying to get at you. You know what I mean? No, like friends, like but I think that when you are in a relationship, you know what I mean? Like, and I go through it, you know what I mean? Because I have people, get at me, and I have people that say they about business, but through time tells everything, because you're gonna find out a person's intentions, what their motives are, or like, because some, no disrespect to the ladies, but ladies, you guys know what you want to do with a man before anything. You already look at him and say, I'm getting that, I'm gonna eat that, or he gonna eat me, or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right. I'm glad you said that, because you know why? A lot of men, well, I'm gonna say a lot. Well, some men think it's the opposite. And I'm like, no, we already know firsthand. What we gonna do? What we gonna do with you?
And that's the power that a woman possesses. You know what I mean? A woman possesses that power that she can engage, or she can, like disengage. It's just that simple for her.
We possess that same power on the same
time. Man. I'm talking about that's why, no disrespect, you know what I mean? That's why a woman's, you know what I'm saying, body is so much desired, because it's just that precious to a man and a woman. You know what I mean? When you understand the anatomy and the spirituality of it,
Mm-hmm.
All right. What was you saying, Phil?
Okay, y'all.
Well, you were so rudely disconnected.
What room you at?
Everybody Wi-Fi cutting up.
Oh, I got knocked out. No, I was.
I want to be in your room.
Yeah, it was I? That joint just stopped me right off. Just get out of here. But
yeah,
everybody Wi-Fi acting up. But kind of what you were saying. I'm just think like at a mature age, it's not much. You're not really trying to hide anything. You know what I mean? Hopefully you're not. So I don't see no issue with being, Facebook, Instagram, whatever, social media friends, any of that type of stuff.
I just think that when you get older,
with it. Yeah, I guess people kind of sneak how I'm with somebody. Like, first of all, if I'm with somebody and I put the time in the extra, I'm enjoy showing. I don't. I want to. You want to show who you enjoy showing the person you with. You know what I mean? You feel good about who you with. So, damn right, we gonna be posted up on social media.
Well, that's how I would see it.
That we really together, but some people having little 5-6 months relationships where they got a new month social media husband or wife, gonna get a little shaky.
They said, Phil, you giving up the password or not? All of you
breaking up.
Just gotta be like how
you might need to move to another.
It got to take levels for that password to be given. You know what I mean? It got to take levels, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm committed to you on. I ain't messing with somebody else.
I ain't giving up no password.
You my mom, she tell me, like, you know what I'm saying? You better not do it wrong. She feel like she might be. You know what I mean?
Password is your wife.
Yeah. Because you don't know, you know what I'm saying? You might be with a female, she might be trying to get your social, you know what I'm saying? And trying to just, you know what I'm saying, put you on that scam mode. Now she taking from you. No, I don't think that as you fresh in a relationship, I don't believe that it'll be wise to be giving like certain information out. I think in time, as you feel comfortable.
Yes, I agree.
And
I'm not giving that out.
I ain't giving shit out.
I'm not giving that out.
I ain't starting all over.
It's like weird.
That's kind of weird. You don't even have to get in that convo.
Huh?
So I wasn't getting that convo. I ain't giving shit out. Let's be married. Once you get to that stuff, that's when you take it to that other level. Other than that, man, and I ain't going through your shit. Don't go through mine either. But
yeah,
I'm just not.
I just
don't
feel
do that kitty shit to me, man. You leave that social media shit for the kids, man. Social media. That shit made the fuck up. You know, you let that shit dictate your relationship. It's done.
But so many people, look at social media, right, and feel some type of way when they're dating someone that they're not friends with their person.
I know a lot of people like
and
that.
it's like, I think it's the craziest thing because for me, I don't even want, if I met somebody, don't be requesting me. I don't want you to be on my Instagram, my Facebook. I don't want that. And it's not like I have anything to hide. I don't have anything to hide, but I think sometimes, how people look at things and they just assume everything. And I've been in situations where I let somebody in. Okay, I'm private in my person. I give them access, and just like you may post things, and they like, oh, well, you were talking about me. It's a post.
That's one of
like this.
No, seriously, like it's not even about you, me,
I'm
or
like this. If
the but that's the thing.
Niggas don't do shit like that, man. Real niggas don't
talk one at a time.
I ain't hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, y'all picking up. I need to raise my hand. Like, I need to find I need
What is that? What's all that noise?
But I'm gonna just say this. If anybody find that what you posted, you know what I'm saying, and take it personal, I believe, you know what I'm saying, that's a personal issue within themselves. You know what I mean? Because if you posting what you feel, that's just how you feel today. You know what I mean? That's just my mode. You know what I mean? This is just how I feel. It is. Well, some people take stuff and really dig deeper into it. Like, I know, like, things are deeper than just the black and white that we see sometimes. But if the shoe fit, wear it. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you feel like, oh, you talking about me, then that sounds like something that you got personal. Then and if you feel like it's you, it's you. How about that? You know what I mean? It's just that simple.
I'm gonna throw my hand up.
Go ahead.
All right. So if we think about it, why was Facebook created? It was created for us to think about it. So think about it. You guys are down in Miami, right? We're up here in New Jersey. It's a way to keep us connected, by you posting things that are going on within the family. So that's how it was originally created, or why it was originally created, so we can stay connected. It's just the powers to be just took it to another level, you know, and decided that, okay, I'll send out some subliminal messages, and I'll send out all these posts, and like what you guys said, if the shoe fits, word. But most of the time, that's not even directed towards that person, but that's how they feel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at Facebook like, you know, with me, it's kind of a catch-22 for me, because I don't like people knowing everything about me, and I don't post everything on Facebook because of that reason. Because so, you know, for me, when I was in the Army, posting stuff about, you know, about who my wife is, and I'm very, very selective with that kind of stuff, because I don't want people just, you know, knowing a whole lot about my family.
Yeah.
So I make my Facebook a little private. You know what I'm saying? Instagram is a little open, but Facebook is private, because Facebook is one of those things, just like Tamika said, they can reach down and they can look at your whole life and say, and start clicking on all your photos. We got photos back from I don't know, when Facebook first came out, and they can just go way back and think they know you. And then all of a sudden they come in, oh yeah, I know your life. I know what you got. You know what I'm saying? You don't know me, man. So if we kept it to where it was just about, you know, keeping the family informed with what's going on, you know, like anything that's important in your life. Hey, you know, hey family, I got a new job, or hey family, I got this going on, I got that going on. You know, just kind of like that, it'll be fine. But people just take it to another level. That's all.
Yeah, and I agree with that, James. People do take it to another level, to the point that it's not just about family, you know, it's about, you know, sharing, you know, and as you share, you got people that really like what you share, and you got people that really are jealous of what you share. You know what I mean? So you bring other entities into that motive. By saying that, just a couple of years ago, I had a couple pictures that I posted online, and just by putting the pictures up, you know what I mean? They were modeling pictures or just pictures of me on an everyday basis. You know, I didn't ever think about putting my pictures out there for anybody and anything, but somebody else took my pictures and catfished me. And and when they catfished, they catfished me, had a bunch of people coming at me, and I never knew them because they did a first facial recognition or something other. My Instagram, my Facebook popped up, so they coming at me because they sending this person money. And they coming at me asking me for their money back.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm talking about, it's not like 1 or 2 people. I'm talking about this was like 5, 6 people, and that's the only ones that I know of, because come to find out, this person here took my pictures, put them on Christian Mingle, POF, all these other dating sites, and just was fishing.
Wow.
Catching bait, you know what I mean?
And was getting money from these ladies.
5,000, 6,000, 8,000 conversation, take care of my kids. Bro,
you crazy.
Bro, hey, check. I went to Help Me Howard. It got that serious because I'm talking about, I started getting like, I don't want to go outside because I don't know who might tap me on the shoulder like, hey, bro, hey, you a fucking with my lady type stuff, you know what I mean? And like, bro, you know what I mean, bro? I'm a married man. I don't get down like that, bro. I'm a God-fearing man at that, you know what I mean? So that just goes to show you what you don't know, what you say you won't do. Other people will put you in it no matter what, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And see, that's what social media gave them the access to. They can get your image, screenshot it,
I know,
deck it up how they want to deck it up, and make them look like that's me, or you my lady, you my man. And that's the thing. We gotta stop being fooled by social media, because 9 times out of 10, the people that you think you're talking to ain't who you think you're talking to.
Right? I know, that is crazy.
And I hope the young bucks doing that. Man, bro, hey, how you think this scamming and everything going on, bro? People using other people as
hooked up to my thing.
Email, this, that, and this, bro. I'm talking about, we have to understand that the internet right now is still at its fresh point. You know what I mean? It's like a wild, wild west still. It's like they getting regulations, but still they haven't regulated what they needed to regulate and cover what they need to cover. It's just the wild west, especially in 2011, 12, 13. Like when the internet was just when Facebook and MySpace was just like fresh out the box popping out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about some people is using it for the right reasons, and some people is really exploiting people, trying to, sexual trafficking. They were doing it just like what they call it. It's a site that you Craigslist, you know what I'm saying? You can try to get massages and other stuff that's needed and stuff like that. It's just people, instead of being something that we took for the best, some people took it and twisted it around. That's what the devil do. You know what I'm saying? What God meant for good, the devil take it and twist it for bad. You know what I mean? So
it's always gonna be that. You're always gonna have that group. I mean, that's just the way of the world. You know what I mean? You create something that's a line of contact between people. You're gonna have people exploit it for what it is. You know what I mean? It's just just being sharp. You know what I mean? With it, you use it for what you use it for. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. I mean, all this stuff. People gonna use it for dating apps. I remember people started like, I ain't dating nobody or talking to nobody on Facebook or listen. All this is connection. So you're going to use it for it. I don't care what nobody says. It ain't honestly, it's no different than meet somebody at the store, meet somebody out or whatever. All it is ways of communication. It's just a different avenue of communication, a different avenue of people connecting with each other. So some people gonna use it for that. Some people are gonna use it to connect where they can try to manipulate shit out of it. It is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts?
So let's get my piece caught up. So what we're talking about is
social media and relationships.
So how do you feel about, you're dating someone and they you guys are friends on social media, y'all share passwords and all that type of stuff.
Ain't nobody sharing no passwords. Throw that in there.
Well, no, that's free though. Some of y'all mentioned that, so that's what some of y'all asked about. But y'all sharing the passwords, with
you was on the right track. You was on the right track until you said that.
Like,
y'all
do that in there.
But some of y'all passwords we can figure out anyway. So like, stop. Okay. If that's the case, stop. Y'all use the same number for a lot of things.
That's why you don't give up that password.
That's big.
My whole life is behind that password.
You better have a whole bunch of them.
No, come on. Y'all keep it real simple.
So what's your thoughts?
Nafis? I don't know. So I've been in a relationship where she said that if it's not on Instagram, it wasn't official.
What?
Wow.
That sounds crazy.
It's crazy how social media has so much power.
This was back in 2016. Yeah. She was like, you post everything. She said, why don't you post that? And I was like, because I don't. Like, you're not my wife. You know what I mean? I'm not your husband. I don't expect you to post me. We're not gonna be dating for a year or two. All these pictures of us up. Now we broke up, and now
you just take them all down. Yeah.
Exactly. And I'm not that type. Like, I'll leave them up there. Like, I hardly erase anything. So
that's another thing. You get with somebody and they start scrolling. Oh, who this nigga? Like, what?
For me though, it don't matter. Like, I think that the only issue I have is when you wake up in the morning, that's the first thing you check.
Be careful. Look, your eyes is moving.
Why you sitting on the toilet?
Yes.
Right. Like roll over and grab your phone and check social media. Like, come on, what you doing? Like, say.
You never drink the water yet. You checking social media. Trust me. I already know.
Janine said, "Good evening, everyone. No password shouldn't have to be shared. There should be trust, and the internet shouldn't validate a relationship."
I know that's right.
That's fact.
But it's crazy. It's crazy how we live in a world of vanity. You know what I mean? Everything wants to be validated, shared, liked. How you feel? What's your opinion? Do they look good? Do I look good? What I look like in this? You know what I mean? And see, back in the day, they didn't have that. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have no validation. You just had your mate with you, baby, how I look. You know what I mean? Or you just took it upon yourself. You got that confidence. You know you look good. That's what it is. But it's just that it's technology has made us in so many ways. It has bettered us, but in so many ways it has decline when it comes to morals, respect, you know what I mean, kindness, sensibility, you know what I mean, creativity when it comes to stuff, you know what I mean, because it's just that the internet is just it just made us it's crazy.
Always, it's funny what you say that, Spoon. I always say that. I said the internet didn't make you any better of a person. It just gave people more of an opinion on who you are. When you post something, whereas though if it's just a group of us, it's just us 8 right here. If you say something, it was only us would share that opinion. But if we open this up to 20,000 people, now that 20,000 people share their opinion, and people let that fester into their psyche. So if 10,000 people said I'm the shit, I'm the shit. If 10,000 people said, "Oh, I'm fucked up," maybe my psyche take a hit now.
Yeah.
And we let all these opinions because it gives everybody, and let's be real, for a lot of people, it gives them a small level of celebrity. The more people, followers, and stuff I have, the more attention, the more opinions. It makes me almost feel like a small celebrity in my own world. So when, let's say, a celebrity has a picture out and we buy a magazine and everybody, damn, I love that magazine, this, that, and the other. Well, if I post a picture and 300 people, damn, you look nice, or stuff like that, it gives people that little energy, that little
that confidence, that spirit that comes over them.
And it does it on the opposite side too, because then if people don't validate it, people allow some of that to steal some of that energy they have, and that's the con of it. So, like I said, I mean, at our age, we mature enough, we should know how to maneuver with it, but we still see a lot of people don't. A lot of people really don't, I'm sure we all see people our age or some even older that you be like, what are you trying to, what kind of attention are you trying to get? Like, what are you grown? Like, what are you doing?
Now,
you know what I mean?
I'm gonna give you one. I've experienced over the past year. Like, you're logged in, right? Like, I can be logged into Instagram right now, right? But I'm not on it. Somebody say, "Yo, I thought you was going to bed," or "Yo, I text you earlier, but I see you on social media."
You on social media.
Yo, like, first of all,
that is so true.
I'm not on social media.
I saw you like take a photo.
Yeah, like, what we doing? Like, if somebody want to call you back, somebody want to call you back, they call you back when they ready to. Text you back when you ready to. Like, how about that? Like, social media is in the way sometimes. It's definitely in the way sometimes. But no, it ain't social media. It's the people who's using it.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't even blame social media. It's the people that's using it. There a lot of insecurities. A lot of insecurities come out. And that's in that area. It's vicious. It's vicious.
Yeah. Hey,
okay, you want to know what? Hold that pause. They want to know what Dirty think.
Dirty.
What?
They want to know what you think because you've been mighty quiet.
I said so. I've been saying so. What you mean? What y'all mean?
They want to know how do you feel? What do you feel about it? You said you won't share passwords, but how do you feel about posting and things of that nature?
I don't give a fuck. I like
my man.
If you want to post, long as if we together and shit like that, and you out there posting your ass on the sink and shit like that, being disrespectful, then that's another thing. But you just
come off his mouth.
I want to ask y'all a question.
I'm all right with that. I don't have no problem with social media. And then by being in the music world, you have to respect certain things and certain things when it comes to that.
Yeah.
With social media, then you got to understand the person probably was posting a certain way when you wasn't together, but when you do get together, you just put some respect on it. But me personally, I'm not gonna ask for your password. I'm not gonna be snooping on. I don't give a damn who in the past on it because I don't know none of them niggas. I don't know who you know pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So I don't go tripping on social media because that's not gonna dictate my life.
So
that's shit. Period.
Let me ask you a question though. So, okay, since we're talking about what you post and things of that nature, say for instance, you post something like this.
Something like what?
The silhouette. Oh, the ad. Oh no, man.
You want to post that?
That's with Jesus? Nah,
No, that's somebody.
they going to hell. And we going to hell for looking
That's
at
the
it.
girl and the guy, right? That's
That
the
look
guy.
like Jesus on the side.
Well, in the picture, you know what I'm saying? See, the female, she bent over like she, you know, she like trying to entice the man. You know what I'm saying? And in the picture, the dude that you see like that, you know what I'm saying? He a praying man. You know what I'm saying? He just praying that he don't, you know what I'm saying, fall victim to temptation. You know what I'm saying?
But that's different, man. That's gonna be an issue. You know, that's like posting some memes and shit. That's gonna be an issue. But if that other stuff,
you say that would be an issue?
Nah, that shouldn't be an issue at all. Now you just post that. That's just like a meme.
That's how I look at it too, like a meme.
Like a meme.
You know what I mean?
Okay, could y'all update me? What did I miss? Because I missed
a lot. There's a whole lot to be going
we over here just sit and chat and talk about posts that.
How y'all feel about the WCW, the W? What is the MCW?
Woman Crush Wednesday, Man Crush Mondays.
Yeah.
I done been on a lot of those opposite sides of that, but I don't engage in that. Okay. I don't engage in that.
I only have
if it's your old lady or your old man, and they posting another nigga or another chick, then it's a motherfucking problem.
Okay, yeah. So the question is, have you dated someone or your significant other felt some type of way because you never posted that?
Yeah, I've had before a lot of motherfuckers trip on the social media. Why you don't put me on here and that? It's social media, ain't that serious?
Yeah.
And if it keep getting that yappity with me on that there, man, I'm gonna cut that shit. I'm not gonna put no stress in my life.
I don't got time for the headache.
Negativity. I don't got time for that, man.
Okay.
Not at all. I agree on what Dirty said. I agree.
Yeah, I think the only time that would come into an issue is like, say if you the type of person that you always used to be posting females for that, right? But then you with somebody, and then all of a sudden you don't do it anymore. You know, always tell people, if people try to see, we all creatures of habit, so people look to see what your record, you know, what your track line is, and all of a sudden they gonna look at it like, well, you used to do it everybody else, and now you stop.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, anything, if something is you, just do you. Like 30 said, social media shouldn't be dictating what's going on. But if something is you, do you. And if the person feel like, well, you don't do it anymore, you'd be like, I never did that. If you was a person that always did it, you just continue to do it. And they'll respect it more because they like, well, that's him. Right. Like when I post a WCW, it might be sometimes I'm talking about
yeah, see, now that's different.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, but I'll post people who, like a female friend that I might rock with
closer to the mic
or something. If she has a business, I might post like, you know, like Mick, you got your boutique. I'll post something like that, like WCW, go visit her boutique, stuff like that. You know, kind of
promo.
You know what I mean? But outside of that, it's either that or the woman that I'm rocking with. You know what I mean? But other than that, you know, but like Dirty said, don't be no posted. If your lady, you got a lady or wife, she better not be posting no random high school bull that she was going, and I'll choke you out with that bull.
Oh, dog, you're gonna get choked out.
Oh,
damn. Damn.
I'll go get dirty ski mask.
You say you gonna put that mask on? You say you gonna put the mask on?
Okay.
Will, they said they could barely hear you.
Come closer to the mic.
Okay.
But
can you ask me something that I've missed? Because golly, I got some
I ain't talked either, so don't feel bad. We've been trying to
holding us down. The
we've been
fellas
trying to listen to the men have their conversation.
Yeah.
My thought process on it is I ain't giving them no passwords. I feel like one of the subbies said, one of the EclecticNistas, it should be trust. Why we gotta share passwords, whether we married or not? Why we gotta do all that? Like, if you don't trust me, then we don't need to be together, period, anyways. And as far as me, I know for me, I don't post stuff. I'm not a poster. So if it ain't nothing to promote business, I'm not gonna share my whole life with you on social media. That's just not me. I'm real private when it comes to my relationships. It ain't nobody's business. I done been in situations for extended periods of times, and people would never know that I was in a relationship or a situation, because it ain't none of their damn business. My business is my business, and I like to keep it private. And even if somebody know that I'm with somebody, I'm not gonna. They'll be like, "Oh, well, do you mind that this person do that?" Or it ain't that serious, because if they was doing it before we got together, why I'm gonna say it's a problem now? It ain't that deep. And I think that comes with insecurity. Like, if you're insecure about a situation, then every little thing is gonna bother you. And I ain't insecure because I know my worth. So if he don't know my worth, then that's his own bad. But I'm not gonna be going back and forth about what this person posting over here and what they got posted over there. And you ain't gonna talk me to death about posting anything either, because really I don't really post anything. But it's been people that I know that have chicks that they've been with they'll go on their social media page, go to every picture that they post, see what every person say about that person up under that picture, and then start questioning that person about, well, why she said this. Well, what? Anybody got that kind of time? Like, really? You got that much time in your damn day to be searching through social media all day long to see what the fuck somebody said about something? Like,
you
really?
Would be surprised. You would be surprised. People do have time.
Oh, I'm not surprised. But I'm just saying, you got that much time. That means you need to find something to do with your life.
Yeah, they will.
Yes.
Matter of fact, get one, because if you got that much time to just sit there and be scrolling, that's just too much time that you got on your hands that you ain't doing nothing. Like, that's just too much. Like, it ain't that deep. And I'm not gonna allow social media to validate or make me feel that if I am in a relationship, that my relationship is less than because I'm not posting, or that I'm not saying, oh, I'm in a relationship, because a lot of people want to post, oh, it's complicated. Fuck complicated. Why I gotta do all that? I ain't gotta do all that. We ain't married, I don't need to post it. Period.
Hello.
Well, even if you was married, you still ain't got to post that the shit is complicated.
I mean, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying just a married status.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna go through the process of in a relationship. It's complicated, and then we ain't together. Like, that's just too much. That's too much. That's social media that much to be trying to change statuses like that.
Okay, well, let me answer my question. Okay, so you said something about the passwords. Okay, so James has my stuff. I have his, but I don't be all in his shit, okay? I don't. When it comes to his phone, I have his password. If he asks me to go on his phone and get something to text somebody while he driving and stuff, I know how to get in it. I'm not somebody that go through my man's phone. I never have and never will. You want to know why? Because, honey, I do believe what your ass do in the dark comes to the light, okay? Also, he has my password to my phone. Ain't nothing to hide. We got the same bank accounts and all of that. Like we always discuss, different strokes for different folks. Exactly. Just I heard y'all mentioning something about talking about people from your past. Like Phil just talked about choking a nigga out. Okay. When I got married, I said, poof, be gone to all that shit. Okay. You could have been my friend. You could have been all of that. But I know deep down inside, you had other intentions when it came to me. And let's call it a cat what it is. Okay. Niggas they think that's a challenge. When you married and you off the market, they take that as a challenge. Can I get him from her? Can I take her from him? No, you can't. Okay. And I see women out there too like that. They want the man that's taken. Okay.
All day.
All day. Why? Because your ass can pass him back to me. So you ain't gotta cook, wash his clothes, sex him when he want it. You ain't gotta do all of that. You ain't gotta do all of that. So to me, that's the woman. She wants a married man for those reasons, so she can get what she can get from him and give him back to his damn wife. Okay. So I don't have male friends from my past. I just cut that off because that's not how I wanted to start my marriage. And that's not how I live in my marriage. So he ain't got no women friends either. He talked to his, colleagues, but I know all them hoes.
Hoes.
I was like, I know all them women. Okay.
Lord, please forgive her.
Let me get myself together, okay? So to me, when it comes to stuff like that, I feel you, Demetrius, but at the same token, I'm married. I'm happy. I have my happy moments. And to me, because I've always lived so far, this is the only way I can share what's going on around me with my family is social media. I mean, to be honest, I feel closer to all of y'all than I did before social media even came out because I'm able to see y'all able to see me. I'm able to be interactive with your life. But there are some people who do wrong by social media. And I'm telling you, people be sliding in the DMs and shit, and James be like, who that? Child, he ain't nobody. But some women wouldn't even tell their man that shit, okay?
Well, I just hope those who are married, that wouldn't be an issue as far as any type of password sharing, giving, whatever it is. I think it's a difference when you're dating someone.
Yes, I agree with that.
Married to someone. Like, I think you just open. You ain't got nothing to hide. I'm not saying that you are in a relationship with somebody and you have something to hide, but I think it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, 100%. Like, you may not be here in the next, well, you could be married to the same thing can happen, but I could be dating you today and tomorrow you could be gone. It's sad how people on social media, like an echo, people on social media, like, they need that to validate a lot that's going on in their relationship. So the posting and people crying and looking, it means a lot to certain people. And I can't understand how they spend so much energy on that. I'm a person, if I'm dating you, I don't at me. Don't ask me if I'm on here. I am on here. Don't at me. And then step at this conversation, oh my God, he just sent me a friend request. Like, what? Why? Like, why? Don't do that. Because I feel like it goes from, oh, you post something, or some guy may have said, gave me the hearts, or whatever the case may be, and then that'd be a problem. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm starting looking at you sideways, like, seriously, like, let me be secure in who you are, because I'm secure in who I am. And if I tell you that I'm interested in you and the type of person I am, yes, you got to believe it to see it, but I'm going to show you. So you don't need to be crying and looking and wonder why somebody liking and hurting and all this other nonsense, because they not you. They not in the same seat as you. So why even put that much energy into that? But it's sad that people do look at social media and they be wondering, like, okay, if I'm the girlfriend, why all your 3,000 friends don't know that you got a girlfriend?
I mean, facts, and I've actually witnessed that where some people, they get mad about that shit, that, the dude don't show who his lady is, don't like none of her shit, don't follow her and stuff like that. Some women get pissed off about that shit. Some men do too. Just depends on who you're dealing with. But everybody know who my husband is.
If you're in a loving relationship, those are things that you want to share. Just like if this is your personal page and you share your life, your kids, and they going to graduation, they doing this in a party, and your birthday party, and your grandma's birthday, you're going to share those things because you want to share it, not because of all these people are following. You want to share what you want to do.
No.
But people take that to the next level. That's the issue.
But like I had said earlier, the reason I started a YouTube channel was literally because it's like a video diary to me. And the only way that I felt like my mom, my sisters, my family can be a part of my life, because like I said, I live so many places, that was my way of connecting and sharing with them so that they can be a part of that. My mama don't miss a beat, child. My mama watch every single video, okay? She is an EclecticNista, okay?
Soap opera.
Yes, it is like a soap opera. And when you come to her house, child, your ass watching it too. Okay.
So the question
now.
Go ahead.
Do men feel that women can't handle the truth?
That's a good question, honey.
Brothers,
do y'all feel like women can't handle the truth?
I'll answer real quick.
Go ahead.
Come closer to the mic.
Yeah, come closer to the mic, bro.
I'm trying to hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
It takes a hell of a woman to be able to handle the truth. I'll say that much. Because a lot of women say they want the truth, but they really want the truth to come in a manner of how it makes them feel. You know, if a woman will say, you know, like I'm one to say, like, you know, listen, I have no desires of being married. I really don't even want a girlfriend or whatever. You know, we're going to deal with each other. We're going to deal with each other on these terms. Now, some women, because women, you know, y'all had the same desires as men. Just because maybe you desiring that man, a woman will be quick to say, sure, no, I ain't worried about that. I can handle that, this, that, and the other. But mentally, a lot of times, a woman is thinking, if I'm good to him in a certain way, it'll change his thought process on if he wants me or not. And a lot of times that's not going to happen. So you ask for the truth. The man gives you the truth, but your mindset may be, I can change that thought process. And then if you just so happen not to change it, you may become upset with that man. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of times that comes into play. So what men do, because we're very sparing of a woman's feelings, even if we really feeling her or we don't want to like really crush a woman's feelings. So sometimes men will make adjustments to that and say, well, I'll just go along with certain shit. And a lot of times that's not good either, because now it's feeding her more into she's getting what she wants. And then when it doesn't work out, it's even a bigger issue. So a lot of women, I think they want the truth on how it's going to make them feel. And if it makes them feel good, yeah, they're going to love it. But if it kind of makes them feel unwanted or whatever, you might be in for a major cuss out or some other shit or whatever. But yes. That's why it takes a hell of a woman. From my experience, I realize it takes a hell of a woman to really say, I want the truth. I think in the end, maybe over time, they'll get in, they'll say, you know what, you kind of pissed me off, but I respect the way you move. I respect that you give the truth, but at that moment, I really disliked you because I didn't get what I wanted out of the situation. So, you know, women move more on fit. Not saying y'all are overly emotional. I don't want y'all getting all feisty, but women do move more on feelings, and also they move more on feelings in that moment. And a lot of times, the truth is not a feeling it doesn't always be a pleasurable feeling in that moment. And it creates, again, I say it takes a hell of a woman. It takes a hell of a woman.
Okay. Mr. Will, yeah, let's hear what you got to say, bro.
Well, I keep it 100 anyway, so it really depends on the woman. Some can handle it, some can't, you know. But if you just keep it 100 come out the rip, they don't have no choice. Period. But some chicks will say they want you to be straight up and tell them everything, and then you tell them that when they look at you all crazy, then they want to be talking kind of crazy to you. Then there's all type of problems. But this is what you wanted. But that goes both ways. Men too. Some men can't handle the truth. So it goes both ways. You know, you gotta look at it both ways on that type of job. I'm just one to keep it 100 all the way. You don't get a raw one come from me. Period. So. Like you say, take a hell of a woman, man. But that's a real woman that does that. And that's a woman that's probably going to be really interested in you if they can handle that truth that they're asking for. But some get that truth and just to try to slip and see how far you're gonna go with it. Then when you hit them, they can't take that shit. Then it's a fucking problem. And then you just cut their ass off and you go.
Oh boy. Yeah, I agree. I'm still on mute.
Why are you on mute?
You muted me.
When?
Man, run that bitch.
Mute you. He's trying to be funny.
I know.
Y'all can hear me now?
Yeah, we want to hear you.
All
We want to hear you now.
right. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the wine right now.
I know that's right. I guess me you the only ones really drinking on here.
Hey,
Oh, I forgot dirty drink.
everybody got it.
Oh, you got
I got my cognac.
I got my wine too.
I got my
top
cognac.
crew up here. My
I got
top
my
crew,
wine.
dirty.
Right.
And Tiffany.
There we
I'm
go.
ready.
Hey, I'm waiting on that cognac now.
What the juice round?
Big.
Cheers. Cheers to the top crew.
Fine.
Hey, I'm gonna say something before Javon get on, or Ramon, or
Okay.
Stu.
Okay.
Well,
Are
you got
you RJ Ramon Javon?
Ramon handle.
That sound like a clone. Ramon Javon. You ain't Ramon Javon.
So,
But
I'm
hey,
gonna get it out.
on everything I love though, I feel like we as individuals, you know what I mean, as people, you know what I mean, we can handle what we want to handle. You know what I'm saying? Some things sometimes we can accept it. Sometimes it's our option to not accept it. You know what I mean? That's just, you know, the blessing that God gave us and not the angels. You know what I'm saying? He gave us that gift of, you know what I mean, making a decision. You know what I mean? And you know, we could take orders, but still we have a decision. Do you want to do it or do you not want to do it? That's your choice. So with that being said, I think that, you know what I'm saying, it's up to you. Sometimes if you hear the truth, the truth can turn you off. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can hear a lie and it'll turn you on. You know what I mean?
He said a lie.
Yeah. A lie can turn you on. I'm talking about it can sometimes you'll be in that zone, you're like, man, I don't even want to hear the truth right now, boy. Hey, I want you. I don't even want to hear what you're going through. I don't want to hear no. I just want to know what, hey, you down with something. You know what I mean? That's just how sometimes in life, you know what I mean? You as a person, you look at things and you say, you know what? Is it worth it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Is it worth, because sometimes you get so lonely and so in that position, you like, bro, I take a dog as a friend.
When you're lonely,
Yeah, when you're lonely and you know what I'm saying, you ain't got what you looking for, what you feel like you deserve, and you'll go out there and pick up a stray.
Lord, is that true?
Man, you
like, oh, you know, this not what he wouldn't be the one, but okay.
I'm just being, you know, it's just how the world is, you know what I mean? Especially the music and the things that we listen to that, you know, we let to pastor and you know what I'm saying, and talk to us not in between the ears, but it gets to the mind to make you think that, you know, sometimes back in the day, you know what I'm saying, you was like, oh, drugs, boy, you crack an egg, oh, this is your brain on drugs. Any questions? You know what I'm saying? That's how it was back in the day. But now it's like, man, take a Percocet, boy, weed is the shit, boy, back in, you know, and that's just, now I'm talking about it, we evolve, we change, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You sometimes you learn like, damn, what wasn't really good for me, sure enough make me feel good, you know what I mean? I like that, you know what I mean? And they tell me what's good for me, you know what I'm saying? Ain't really good for me. So, you know what I mean? So it's just like, those the things, you know, as you grow, you know what I'm saying? You learn as you mature, and you become that adult that you wanted so much to be when you was a kid. You're like, I want to be grown. I want to be grown. You learn that it ain't really cracked up to what it be. You really got the, you know what I'm saying? You lose your innocence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You lose your innocence. You lose your point of like thinking like with a no care daredevil type of attitude. You learn to be cautious because you know that it's more involved other than physical. It's spiritual, it's mental, it's financial.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you don't like, you know what I mean? My choice today, I don't want to deal with that headache. Because you feel like, Usher, you remind me of that girl that I once knew.
Yay!
So, and like I say, in life, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, time will reveal all. Time will tell you who you are. You know what I mean? It's just, That's what it is. You know what I mean? But I think that as we grow, you know what I'm saying, we learn what truths that we can handle and what truths we can't handle. You know what I'm saying? Just like with Donald Trump, there was a lot of stuff about him we had to learn. You know what I mean? What was true, what was false. Some things that you learn that you can play ignorant and act stupid about, but at the end of the day, the truth will reveal itself.
It sure will. I
Okay.
believe that 100.
Mr. Long got a comment.
Comment?
Yeah, he got a comment.
Let me hear this.
Hold on. Javon, you talk so long, man. I lost my train of thought, man. Hold on. Nah, you good. Hey, I'm listening, man. Hey, just like you said, teach and preach.
The question was, can a woman handle the truth?
Okay, so I'm thinking like this. Sometimes I think Phil might have said it and Dirty. When you go into a relationship, you got to be upfront and you got to let them know pretty much. Like Phil, he's straight up. Dirty straight up. Javon straight up. All y'all straight up. But pretty much let them know, you know what? This is not what I'm looking for. Now, at that point, she has a choice to make. Do I want to get with this guy or do I want to move on? Because what happens when she does get with that guy, what's going to happen? She's going to try to change him based off of what she wants. Yeah, it's a challenge because right now he's saying, I don't want to be married. I don't want to be in a relationship. I just want to do my thing and move on and whatever. So once she gets into the relationship, well, she thinks, because sometimes people think they're in a relationship when they're not in a relationship. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not in a relationship with you, but you saying you're in a relationship with me. And when you see me out in the street with somebody, now you acting like a fool. You know what I'm saying? So situations like that, man, you be straight up with them. That's why I say women are emotionally connected. So if you're not straight up with them about what you want, that can be misleading to her, especially if y'all are having sex together. You know what I'm saying? Because that connection gets a little deeper then.
It's energy.
You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, oh shit.
Energy.
I done gave you this, I done gave you that. But at the same time, you knew coming into this that I didn't want a relationship. You knew this is all I wanted, right? Yet you chose to do it anyway. And then now that I'm saying, hey, listen, you know, it's a wham bam, thank you, man, once a week, twice a week, whatever the case, and keep moving. I have other people, other friends, other female companions that I deal with. And now it becomes a situation for that brother. And then, of course, for her or white male or Asian or whatever the case may be, for her, it's now she's a woman scorned, right? So now at that point, the relationships from that point on with other dudes, you know, she may feel a certain kind of way when she's got to deal with other guys in situations like that. But that's why I say sometimes they can't handle the truth because of that reason. You know what I'm saying? So when you put a title on it and say, hey, you my lady, I'm your man, we understand our boundaries, then at that point, we all are kind of in agreement with, you know, the way we're going to do things from that point on. All right, Tameka. What's up?
No, I was just agreeing with you because I think that, you know, what you said, some of us know we can handle the truth. It depends on this, I guess, the woman that, you know, who you're dealing with. But the other point you made was, dang, I just lost it. You were saying something about, I lost it. It was something about women
being emotionally connected.
No, not being emotionally connected, but I guess, oh, dang, I had it and I was like, I was trying to hold it. I should have wrote it down. But it was basically about a lot of women saying it like, okay, so men be honest about what they want, but that there are a lot of women saying they can handle it. So when they ready to tell you the truth, right? So they tell the woman the truth or what it is, but we continue to we look at it differently. But I wanted to say something about what he said, and I can't.
Okay. Hopefully it'll come back to you.
I know. Hey, it was so
piggyback off
good
that
too.
real
I
quick?
should have wrote it down.
Can I
I should
piggyback
have
off with that real
The
quick?
next question, what happened?
Can I piggyback off what James was saying real quick?
Go ahead.
Some of what is crazy about is that, and this is men and women. Men and women both could do this. They'll turn your truth into a lie within their own psyche, because you can tell them what you want, what you're not looking for. But if they think they can change you, they'll eventually look at your truth as a lie and say, you told me you wanted this, and you told me, and you thinking that I never did that. You know, and
I agree.
that's where
I understand that too. I've been through that too. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Where you say you just created a whole
because you know what you said or you told them, but then they mind you never told them that.
Exactly.
I don't remember hearing you saying that, but I did. You don't remember? No,
you
now
you didn't say you didn't want to be in a relationship. You said you wasn't looking for a girlfriend right now. You
now.
Because she got connected. She got emotionally connected.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So to jump to the next question that already done been queued on here, the next question was, do you think a woman can change a man? And I'm gonna go ahead and answer this first, since I gotta get the mic, because y'all get the mic, I ain't gonna get it back. Okay, so I personally don't think a woman can change a man. Okay, and I'm telling you from personal experience, testimony with the one sitting next to me. Okay, in the beginning, you have this fairy tale in your head as a girl, okay, of what marriage is and how your marriage gonna be. And it's fantasy, it's fairy tale, it's a story, okay? Because as little girls, this is what we grow up and we look forward to, being a wife one day and a mother. And you know, you have these visions in your head of what you've seen on TV, read in books, that you think this is how marriage is really supposed to be. Well, child, I got a rude ass awakening. Because my husband told me that ain't me, girl. Okay. I mean, that was not him. He can't read my mind. He need me to communicate to him what I want, because I'm thinking he's just supposed to know. Okay. He's supposed to know, he's supposed to, woo me and give me flowers and stuff like that. But he was like, girl, I don't know that. You have to, those are things that you have to allow me to do on my own, because when you tell a man what to do, James' number one thing said, he said it don't mean nothing. It don't mean the same as if he would have just did it himself. Okay. So I tried to change him in the beginning and try to make him this fantasy. And then finally I had to realize I ain't married that type of brother. Okay. I ain't marry him. And the thing that used to bother me the most about him was my husband was 100% stubborn. Okay. Stubborn to the bone. And literally, the only way I was able to get to him, it wasn't about telling him he needed to change this. I had to let him figure that shit out on his own. Because when you start treating somebody how they treat you, they'll get the message. Okay?
Yeah.
So I started stubborn with him, and he noticed it. And he was like, why are you acting like this? It's not like you. I said, oh, I'm acting just like you, bruh. I'm doing you just like how you do me. And he was like, that shit ain't cute. It's not cute. It's not cool. It's none of that. And so eventually that's something he decided to change, because if we in this for the long haul, we have to know how to communicate. You can't think it's just going to be your way, your way, your way. We always compromise. We always said that when we make decisions together. If we don't agree, the shit don't happen. Okay. So with that being said, like I said, you can't change a man. You can't. And the quicker women realize that you can't change somebody, the better off you will be.
Well,
you got something to say?
Who next?
Let the boys
Can I speak on that one?
Go ahead and speak on it, bro.
I'll say this. I disagree with you, because the simple fact, I feel like through time, you change. You know what I mean? You may not look at it as I'm changing for this person, but you compromise. You know what I mean? You learn to accept their perfects. You accept their flaws. You know what I mean? I feel like, as you feel, well, can a woman change a man? Yeah, you know what I mean? Because we look at things through your perspective. We don't know any other perspective but our own perspective. But when you show us like this the way I want it to be done, this how I like it to be done, you know what I'm saying? It's up to the man to accept, like, you know what, I'm gonna please my woman, I'm gonna try to do right today, and I ain't gonna try to make it
okay. Javon, but to agree with you, that's exactly what I said. He didn't get it until I started doing him I was giving him stubborn back. So when he started getting stubborn back, he made the choice to say, okay, well, you know what? She might have a point.
But what you mean by, when you say stubborn, do you mean by like being stubborn, or do you mean by like being like you started like gesturing certain things, like your emotions started like you're not getting it type of stuff, like you need to, like, this was making me happy, you know what I mean? And
No, when I say stubborn, I was being stubborn. I was acting just like him. James, back in the day, if he ain't want to talk about shit, we don't talk about shit. Do you hear me? He cuts that shit down, okay? And I was like, okay, well, let me go mute. That ain't me. I'm not a mute person. So when I go mute on him, oh, now what's wrong? Why you not talking to me? Why you not opening up to me? Because I'm giving you what you give me. So now you see how that shit feel and you don't like it. So, you know, that's when he had to make the decision that this is something that he had to adjust about him, because he didn't like when I acted like him. So it's up to him to choose. I'm saying I can't change him, but it's a choice that he has to make if we're gonna stay in this union. Okay.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. You know, coming from that peril, you know what I mean? I definitely understand that.
Okay.
It's just all about, to me, you know what I'm saying, compromising and accepting each other for who you are. You know what I mean? You know, you say you love this person, so you supposed to have that godly type of love that's unconditional, not hurting, not, you know what I'm saying, self-centered, you know what I mean? But you know, we try. I'm trying, you know what I mean? Because it's, you know, even if, you know, some grew with their daddy, some grew with their mamas, or some grew with none of them, you know what I'm saying? So by not having now those type of entities, you going through life, you know what I'm saying, you learning, you know what I mean? You constantly evolving, you constantly learning, you constantly growing for the better, not for the worse. If you're growing for the worse, then it's a problem. You know what I mean? But if you're doing it for the better, then, you know, I have to, you know, kind of, you know, put my pride aside today and try to do what she want me to do. I'm gonna try my hardest, but I need to my joint, and I'm gonna do what I need to do.
I'm gonna need you to keep trying, bro. Keep trying.
Yeah, well, that's what it's called. You know what I'm saying? You have to put forth the effort. You have to try. You know what I mean? Don't just like, hey, I'm a dog. I'm the old dog. You can't show no new tricks to. That's just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't about no new tricks. It is what it is. I am who I am. That's what it is. You gotta be like above that. You know what I mean? You have to, you know, say to myself, you know, what am I gonna learn new today? You know what I mean? Because each and every day you learn something new about your spouse, your mate, you as a person, what you will and you won't accept. You know what I'm saying? Because the world always comes with something new. You know what I mean? So, you know, you're constantly evolving. You know what I mean? So I think that, you know, that you can, it's a possibility that you know what I'm saying, you can learn a lot from your mate. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You definitely can, yeah.
Yes.
That's
I can only go ahead.
That's also where the whole truth thing comes in too, because we got to be truthful enough to tell each other, like, I'm in a space, I don't want to do none of that compromising, none of that shit. I'm serious. Like, I'm just on.
That's why you say you don't want to be married. That's why.
Exactly. I don't want to.
That's why some married and some not.
Exactly.
Some learn to compromise, some learn to, you know, it is what it is.
You up front, and that's why I always tell you, man, be forward with that shit, so you know, if you somebody to be like, listen, I can't deal with no shit like that, then it's best we be solid. We don't need to be fucking around with each other. But I'm not trying to compromise, and it's, you know, it's funny because some people be like, oh, well, that's wrong. You can't tell me what's wrong. It's my, it's how I am.
That's just how you feel. You know what I mean?
Like, and I'm the type, I'd rather it be that way than me bring you into some shit making you believe I'm willing to do that shit. And then you get in there, and like you said, now you sitting over there like, well, I'm gonna give him the energy you give me. Because I'm just not gonna pay you no fucking attention.
Facts, like literally, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Oh my gosh,
that's what it
You
was.
be sitting there with the.
You'll be mad before me.
Hey,
You say you'll be mad before you?
Yep.
Hey, Dirty, I tell him, I'm not gonna ask you what you mad about because I'm not giving a fuck what you mad about because
damn, really?
What I'm saying is, if just my action, if you know somebody, right, this is who this person is, and you're mad at their action because you wanted something different from their actions, I'm not sitting there asking you what's wrong. You know these are my actions, so if that's bothering you, then that's something you got to deal with over there.
Okay, you definitely got Virgo tendencies because literally, what you just said do make sense. Okay, because the thing is, when you're mad with somebody, to me, you already know I'm mad. Okay, you already know I'm bothered. So you keep egging it on and asking me stuff. Don't make it no better. All right, but at the same time, I do feel like I agree with you, Phil, and then I kind of don't. We have a moment like that right now, okay? The what I don't agree with is the whole part about not giving a fuck, because I do actually care about how.
Eventually, you gotta be tough and say, I don't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, you do give a fuck.
My ass be over there in the corner like.
If my lady or my wife, yes, I care. But in the space I'm in, I don't give a fuck what you mad about.
Well, Phil, I'm so glad you've made it very clear that you're not trying to be married. I'm glad you are very clear with that.
And listen, I enjoy weddings. I go to weddings. I love seeing people.
I love a wedding too, child. I like to get my little shuffle on. Okay.
I love to see people in love. It's a beautiful thing. I'm just cool.
Demetrius, we can't hear you. You're on mute.
I say it again for the people in the background.
What?
No one hurt me. Whoever asked the question, who hurt Phil? No one hurt me. Hey, Dirty, this is why we say it's hard to tell the truth. Because see, when you tell the truth, it's somebody must have hurt you or somebody.
Turned it up. The whole spin.
It's the truth.
Whole spin.
It is his truth, though.
I gotta spin it.
Really,
so
turned the whole spin, spit to the whole nother way. Yes, for the truth.
This is when the man will say, you know what, fuck it, he don't feel like hearing it. So then he'll go
into
something he don't want to be in. And then now I lied to you. And now in the end, I'm not hurt. You'll end up being hurt because now you done fucked yourself over.
See, we gotta do better.
Yeah,
so what do you think?
No, we do as women. We do gotta do better. Because we gotta listen to we gotta pay attention to people's actions and what they're saying. Yes. Because if he's telling you this is what it is and this is what they want, that shit is real. You can't change that shit. So if he just want to just hit and that's all he trying to do, and you trying to be married, but he trying to have fun, that shit ain't y'all gonna be like this all day.
But that's the one thing. That's the one thing I can respect about Phil. He know his truth.
Yeah.
You know his truth.
No, I think that a lot of men do speak their truth, but a lot of women, just like James saying, are really emotional, and we think that we can change that. You can't change that part. When someone made up their mind as far as they want to be single and this is what they're doing, that's it. Just like a woman, if we say, hey, I have friends that feel like they're never going to be married, they're never going to be in a relationship, they just want to have fun. That's it. Like, now, I don't know. Maybe, but I don't think so. I feel like when you made up your mind because of your past experience of where you are in your life, that is what it is. And if you are the opposite of what they want, then you got to move on. But sometimes we think as women that we can change a man on those aspects, and I don't believe that you can change that. No, whatsoever. So if you want to join his game and have fun when you want to have fun, then you have fun, but then you date some other people and you date. And that's why I feel like we had this conversation before in one of our episodes where we talk about dating. You got to date dating a bunch of people until you figure out, okay, you want to settle with this one. But a lot of us think that we're dating and we need to pull all the eggs in this one person. No, absolutely not. I need to date around until I feel as though you have shown me that this is the person that I see longevity with and some consistency, and then we can kind of move forward. But we like dating wrong. So we meet somebody, we just want to throw all eggs in the basket, forget everybody else we was talking to, and that's it. And I don't think that's what it's about. Like I feel like he really needs to show you, or stand up to the plate as far as like what you're looking for. If he has those qualifications and y'all both on the same page, then you kind of move forward. But we just got to do better on that. Like we absolutely think we could change a man.
Well, what you think?
Sense. Well, I don't think that we can. Like, no, we maybe can change his style, his swag. You might
That's about it. You change his swag.
You can change that.
Hold up, Ramon.
How he should probably move in his business and give us some ideas and things like that. But when it comes to relationship, if they feel like they ain't going to get married, like they not with that. But we think that we can change that, and it's just not something that you can change. I don't believe that.
So Dirty, yeah, what's your thoughts, Dirty?
I chimed in with Phil. I don't think you can. I don't think you can, personally. But some men, it's kind of like an iffy man thing, because I wouldn't say that you can change, because some people just grow in life with growth, and change it might not want to be with somebody at that time, but then find someone that's that one, and then they change. Then again, some don't. And like Phil say, at this point, that's not what he's looking for, But I don't think he really can change. I think a man to change if he wants. If he finds something he wants, you can't really change it. But some dudes get changed. Their wardrobes get changed, like you say. You can't change this.
That's the easy part. Okay,
you can't do that.
Their wardrobe. That's the easy part.
You can. Somebody said
you can inspire. You can inspire, man, to your dude to want to be better and do something better. That can.
Mm-hmm.
As far as strictly change, I'm gonna change him and make him do this, and that. From what that's not what he is. You're gonna try to mold him to what you want. That shit ain't gonna never work.
Facts.
He gotta want it. He gotta want it. At some point in his life, he has to want it. That's what I believe in. He has to.
I think you can set the standard of what your expectations are, and men change for who they want to change for.
Facts. Told you.
So once you set that standard of what your expectations are in a relationship, in a friendship, not even necessarily men, but in a friendship, people will adjust for the people that they want to be with. Just like the old saying, people make time for what they want to make time for.
Yep.
So somebody's always saying, "Oh, I'm always busy," but then you see them over here doing this. Oh, but you ain't too busy for that. So people change and make adjustments for who they want to make that for. So if they feel that person is worth it, or if they feel like they see a future with that person, then they will be more willing to adjust to the things that they want and need, and vice versa.
Ramon?
I think that the question that need to be asked is, are you ready?
Oh, hello.
Okay, but before you ask that question, Sandy 2 Cents had a question.
No, the reason why I say,
are you ready?
The reason why I think that when you come to a person, you know what I'm saying, to introduce, you need to come to them and say, are you ready? Are you ready for me? You know what I mean? I'm here to change your life. Like I'm thinking that you can change my life.
I know that's right.
Ramon.
They gotta be ready though.
Ramon.
See, some people ain't sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's why they're going through what they're going through. Because they ain't sick and tired.
Ramon. Javon.
I'm listening.
Could you pause? Hold that thought for just 1 second, man, because you about to take us to the next segment, okay? Hold that thought. Tammy, just read some comments, girl. Okay?
We had a question earlier And her question was, how would men feel about a woman, his wife or his girlfriend, having a friendship with their exes of 2 or a year within that time frame on social media still while they're in a relationship?
What is the reason for the relationship? Is it business?
Is it a problem? Sandy,
They're just still friends because
your exes.
They friends.
What level?
They fucking exes?
Yeah, what level?
No.
What level?
They're just friends on social media.
What level is your friendship? Are we fucking friends? Are we cool friends?
No.
No, they just
if I'm your wife.
Do we share
if
stuff?
I'm your wife. If I'm your wife or your girlfriend, I'm on social media. An ex that I had a year or 2 ago is friends with me on social media still. So say for instance, we were friends, like we was talking about people being friends on social media while they dating.
Mm-hmm.
We're friends, but we never disconnected our status on social media because we broke up.
Mm-hmm.
So is it an issue for the men for that girlfriend or wife to still be in contact with that person?
I'm gonna be honest with you, from a business standpoint, you know what I mean? I have no problem with you dealing with this person because I know I have you. I got you. You're not going nowhere.
That's confidence.
You doing your job. You do what you're supposed to do. You praying with this woman. You serving God with this woman. You do what you're supposed to do. You cook. You do. She ain't going nowhere. Come on, man.
That's business. That's business.
Hey, if it's business, it's business. Now, if it's other than business, then I don't want you dealing with this person. Why? For what? What you dealing with?
I don't double back with exes anyway. So once you out of there, you out of there.
Yeah, for real. You out. You
don't double back with bitches anyway.
I said with exes.
Friends with them.
If we talking, if it's
an ex is an ex.
If it's business, it's business.
You need to refresh that. You need to refresh
that. Talk, all that other.
You see that drink going low.
But if you're just cool with them,
nah, I ain't cool with nothing like that, man. Because the motherfuckers still be wanting to fuck them.
At the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no. Come on now, we all grown here. We all grown. If something
we talking about some business
for you, and you know you have that attraction type ability, sometimes you gotta step before me like, well, excuse me, I don't get down like that. You know, I'm all about my money. You know what I mean? I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm married, or I have somebody that I deal with.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I
you're
really
for a reason, man.
For real, you know what I mean? And believe me, in my past, I have had females knowing that I'm married now. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that, but they come back and like, you know, can we rekindle? Listen,
no,
it's no rekindling. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to play with your emotions. I am not going to play with my emotions or
mine either.
You know what I mean? I ain't got, like my mama say, you know what I mean? You it's just some things in life that you just leave alone. It is what it is. It's in the past. It's a lesson. You learned your lesson. Move on from it. Don't keep going over the same lesson when you done passed it.
That can block the message, man.
You know what I mean?
I nobody have time to be going back and then unfriending. Like, I ain't got time. We ain't together. If we were friends at one point, we were friends. I'm not working. Oh, let me go through all my social media.
No. I think they talking about if you having a relationship, a friendship with that
friendship, not all that extra stuff y'all talk about.
A friendship?
Even if it's a friendship, you have to.
Yeah, friendship. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think even with if you saying if someone was dating someone but they not dating no more, but they just friends on social media, am I going to go back and unfriend them? I ain't got time to be doing it. That's not concerning.
I don't do that either.
It doesn't make any sense. It's just like Spoon said, at the end of the day, even if you try to holler, I would say I'm good. Like, I'm sorry, we had our moment. That was it. You know, you can be a friend or do whatever. I don't really care. Like, I really don't care. But I wish you the best of luck. I support you in everything that you do. But it is what it is. I just don't feel like I would sit there and be like, let me look up. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just
you ain't gotta do
I'm
all
gonna say
that.
real quick, if you don't mind me chopping in.
That's too
One
much.
thing about like I think a lot of stuff is how you carry yourself. Like I carry myself in a way where if I'm seeing someone else,
What is that noise?
oh, I don't know what that was.
Oh,
But if I'm
that
with
was
somebody,
the garbage disposal.
okay, they
Okay.
had to get rid of something real quick.
Sorry
But
about that.
like if I'm with
Go ahead.
somebody,
Jamie was
usually
washing dishes.
the way I deal with people, I deal with people on a real respectful way. So any exes don't really if I'm with somebody, they won't do things to disrespect what I have, what they see at the moment. Like they really won't. So I don't get a lot of that. What's up with you or none of that. And if you did, that's the only way I would probably unfriend someone if they did come at me that way. But I'm respectful in the way where as though I'm big on respect. Like if I'm with you, I'm big on respect for any females that's around me or whatever. So usually excuse my language, the fuck with me, you gotta fuck with a level of respect anyway.
Okay.
So you're not gonna break that because in some way you're gonna value, you know what I mean, the vibe that we had or shared or whatever. So you're not gonna do things and say, I don't give a fuck about this new lady or whatever. I'm gonna holler at him like that because you know that's gonna throw a monkey wrench in whatever kind of coolness we had. So
yeah.
now if you saying, because I look at it like this, if I have a lady and you my ex and you like, damn, what's up with you? You're not just saying fuck her. You saying fuck you, Phil, because I don't care if you got a great thing. I'm willing to fuck your shit up over there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? For my own personal whatever I want out of it. Not saying I'm gonna go through with it because in the end I would control going through with it. But it shows me you ain't really showing me no respect anyway. And I'm big on that. Like some people be like, oh, that's bull. I exes be like we cool. You know what I mean? But I don't. I'm big on that, and I'm big on that with all that shit. Like, ain't no because I think a lot of that shit happens when people. Usually, what happens is whoever them people is, they still got something for that other person too, and then they allow disrespect to creep in there, and that's when you get a lot of that bullshit going on. So no, I don't go through looking back like, nah, I don't fuck with this person no more. Let me throw them out of here. No, let me throw them out. I'm not doing all that shit. I'm not doing all that shit.
Hey, hold on. I need to pause something. Hold on.
Pause for the call.
Whoever this sip to the news, don't try me.
So Dirty Phil, only single man that don't want women right. I'm not being funny, just asking.
You being funny.
Plus, I support LGBTQ. I hope that's right. Oh Lord.
Play with Jesus.
Find somebody.
Hey, but Jesus, I hear y'all. But can I say something though? Let's not take what the world. Let's take not what the world say personal and anything of that nature.
It ain't personal, but you won't try me not in that way. I'm a man at the end of the day.
Oh, trust me,
I'm on this platform. I'm on the platform. You can try me in any type of disrespect.
You are that.
They keep it 100, man. They keep it moving. Keep it entertaining. It's going good.
They didn't say that they ain't want woman.
Play.
Exactly.
He didn't even say anything about women on that level as far as not wanting one.
Exactly.
I said I didn't want a wife.
Don't try me.
He didn't say he didn't want a woman. So y'all are misinterpreting.
He's throwing dirty off in the watch stuff.
Cause I throw the hand.
Oh yeah, that's my mom.
You won't.
I throw the
You won't.
I got a word for you.
What's the word?
I got a song. Try Jesus.
They said sorry. They just got
me. Cause I throw hands.
You gonna try Jesus?
I accept that apology. We can keep it moving. It's all good.
Okay. They said sorry, Will.
I said I accept the apology. It's all good.
Okay. So, Mr. Long said, how many ladies go on dating apps?
And why?
I don't.
What? Why?
Why, Tamika? Why you on dating apps, girl?
You're on mute.
You on mute, Will?
But I have always been on dating apps, and I'm talking about way back in the day when people were afraid to even say they were on dating apps, and I'm talking about a good. Let me think. like 2002, 3-ish,
When it first
somewhere
came out.
around here. I don't have a problem, with it because I feel like when you meet somebody online, it's the same way as meeting someone in person. You don't know who the person is. You're getting to know them. It's no different. Okay, just because I meet you online, you see my profile. Okay, you meet me in person, you see me. It is no different. You know what I'm saying? You getting to know me and see where things go. And flip it to like now 2020, 2000, I'm talking about 2000.
2021.
I'm a blame 2021.
Girl, that wine feeling good to you.
I am feeling good. Where people online, like I feel like since now, the last 3-4 years, you see now all these apps, people are like so open to meet people online. And nowadays, how else are you really going to meet people online? I don't have a problem. I just feel like you just need to make sure that you have things in place to keep you safe. Not saying you're going to go out and meet every single person you meet, but it needs to be some type of connection. Like, okay, you meet somebody, y'all chit chat, talk for a little bit, and then y'all change numbers, y'all talk on the phone, and then, okay, you're going to meet up. The meetup need to be in daytime. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to meet at the coffee shop or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And tell a friend or two. And, I'm a person that was like, give me a driver's license. I'm taking a picture to send to my best friend. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain things that you need to keep in, have like a routine when you out there meeting people. But I don't think it's no different. And some people, even to this day, how much it has evolved as far as dating online. You see the whole like they have the reality shows as far as dating and marriage and all that nonsense. It's no difference. Like, what is the difference? If somebody can tell me the difference, then I'll stop. But I don't think it's no difference because you meet somebody, like I said, in person. You don't know who they are. You talk on the phone. You know them. It's the same thing online. It's just that I feel like a lot of people nowadays, being catfished, and you just got to be careful about who the people that you meet. But there's ways around that where before you even meet up, you can FaceTime, you can go on Facebook Messenger, you can go on Zoom, you can see who the person is before you decide to meet up with the person. But I don't see it's a difference. I don't see no difference in it. So I'm
it's just that some people need to not be ignorant to the red flags. You know what I mean? Because sometimes if you see like certain things, if you just have to have common sense in your garden. Common sense, it's not in everybody's garden. You know what I mean? They have a beautiful red flowers, but sometimes common sense does not lie in that garden. So, what are you feeling that wine? It's just that. With that being said, caught up on that image, that picture that somebody done stole or did, or whatever they did, because it's not that person. That person could be 130 pounds, you know what I'm saying, fit, nice breasts, nice ass, nice everything. And that's who they picked it to. Some people predators. You got to understand that.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
yes.
We live in a predatorial world. You know what I'm saying? Some people take their dreams as their like way of getting at you, and not even getting at you, but to get their game. You know what I mean? Because that's what you dream. I'm gonna take it, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The money,
bro. What you drinking, dog?
That's the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? We can't, with the gift of internet has gifted people the ability to change their image. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They can be an avatar, and some people
they can be whoever they want to be. They can be whoever they want to be.
Yeah, I agree. And they are.
And some people, and the first thing that we notice, and I'm not gonna lie, is visual. You know what I'm saying? If you can't feel and you lost your sight to blindness, then you learn to feel. You know what I mean? So if a person don't make you feel right, then you know that even Ray Charles, he touched the females by their wrist, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, she must look good.
Oh, damn, you got glue in your nails.
You got the
You need to stop. Even a blind man can see your
This the world we live in, where we live under, you know what I'm saying? We can live under like some type of cloak. We can live under a cloak. We can live under some type of false imaging, but we want what we want, but we are going to disguise it. You know what I mean? So, but you have to understand, if you're in the spiritual realm, then you understand, see, God said that he's not a God to tempt you. You know what I'm saying? So who's the God, who's the master of temptation? You know what I mean? See, that's one thing that we haven't talked about. One time here is talking about praying. You know what I'm saying? Going into deep meditation, going into that realm where you can come to that one that you can feel. Not just I can see, because what you see ain't what really is what's in front of you sometimes. You know what I mean?
Well, grandma used to say, everything that shine ain't gold.
Ain't gold. You know what I'm saying? Even a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? You can dress up a piece of shit with Victoria's Secret and diamonds and smell good, but at the end of the day, it's still a what?
A piece of shit.
Yeah.
Lee Green said they kill people on dating apps.
You can put on Chanel, you can put on Tom John, you can put on whatever you want to put on with that.
They kill people anywhere.
That's right.
I'm just jogging down the street.
See,
come and grab me. You know, those things like that, I don't think about.
See, that's the thing. That it's so many avenues. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, that you have to be cautious of what avenue that you're going to present yourself. You know what I mean? Because you go where you want to meet people. Some people go to church to meet good people. They think. Some people to meet good people. They think.
And they be in church and they ain't good people.
You know, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. Sometimes you have to have that spirit of discernment. You know what I'm saying? That spirit to say, you know, when I have, you know, I'm asking the higher power, because it's even everybody has a, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about even what's created has a manual. So we have to understand, you know what I mean? Even in ourselves, you can know how to fix a car, but until you know the components, then you know how to fix a car. So when you know how to fix yourself, you got to know the components of yourself, your chakras, what you do, what you like, what you don't like, what you can deal with, what you can't deal with, what you can accept, what you can't accept. See, some people don't fall in love with themselves.
Oh, I'm in love with me, baby. I'm in love with me.
My star player.
So you gotta fall in love with yourself. Sometimes you gotta take, you know what I'm saying, have a moment with yourself. Listen to music, know what you like, you know what I'm saying? Find somebody that like what you like. That's what you trying to find.
Yeah.
You're trying to find somebody that's on your vibe.
Yeah.
That's on the same wavelength pattern, energy pattern that you are on. Not somebody that's unequally yoked, because you don't want to ox with a donkey.
No, you don't. You don't. That's a good analogy right there. Okay, you know good analogy.
You know what I'm saying? When you a go-getter and they a sitter.
A go-getter and they a sitter.
You know what I'm saying? You're a go-getter, but they a sitter.
Hold on.
Baby, go out there and do something that.
Hold on, Ramon. Hold on.
Amen.
Why did you ask that question?
I was just curious. I don't know.
You're just curious about why women go on dating apps?
Well, because, you know, a lot of times you can have a representative that shows up and people don't really show their true colors. So I can, you know, if I was single out here and I go on a dating app, you know, I can show you.
I can show you the good side. I can show you all the good, not the bad.
All the good in me.
Well,
so I can say again.
People do that in person.
Yeah,
but I'm saying
it's just on the internet. It's a visual. It's for the world to see, not just for you to be individual. You're for spreading yourself.
When you do it in person, okay, we go on a date. Generally, a date lasts what? I don't know, 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know, right? So we go on multiple dates. I can still show you my representative for the first 30 to 60 days before you really know who I am. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, on a dating app,
that's a representative.
on a dating app, I mean, I got where Jamaica's going with it. You know, you just got to be careful. You got to be, you know, smart about how you handle your business, and you got to do your homework and your research, you know, on who you dealing with.
See late.
I wanted to say, when you go on a dating app, you're not going to. You can tell when people they are comfortable with meeting people on a dating app. Because initially, if they connect with you on the app, they want to quickly give you their number, right? So we go off the app, right? So then we chit chat and talk. And a lot of times, some people want to FaceTime, they want to do Messenger and all that, and so they can see you. Because I get it. I've met some men that said they've been catfished before. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow, that's crazy. Men being really catfished. But you're not going to waste time and say
echoing
2 to 3 months later that you're going to meet up with the person. No, that's almost like immediately. You're going to meet somebody and then you're going to meet up. And when you feel comfortable, you're going to meet up. But hopefully you guys feel comfortable with FaceTiming or some type of messenger and stuff like that. Because I feel like now, back in the day, it wasn't like that. But nowadays, with the whole catfish, people aren't like, okay, I need to see this is you. You know what I'm saying? So once you do that, and then conversation is good, whatever, you have to meet up at some point. And it's nothing different than if I met you in person and you take me and you say, okay, we're gonna go on a date, and we go on a date. What's the difference? Ain't no difference.
Yeah, I don't believe it's
ain't no difference whatsoever. But it's so funny how people look at online dating. It's like they look down on it, like, oh my God, you dating online? What's wrong with it? Ain't nothing different. You got people paying monthly fees, memberships, just to meet somebody. And some people we deal with it, and some people captions be like on some I'm just here to meet people. I'm just ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like literally.
It's a lot of dating sites too that are like hookups for a booty call. Like literally,
it's all types of ones, but it depends on what you're on. You, the person, is going to sign up, so it depends on you. And not saying this just because you on Christian Mingles that you're going to meet a Christian man. Okay, so once again, I can come up with my own dating app, right, and say it's this and that and this and that, but it's you are the person that's signing up, so it's no different. It's no difference whatsoever, because you got so many. The only thing I see difference now is people are willing, especially the men that they just want to hook up. They willing to pay the membership fee, $40 a month. They don't give a fuck. They like, whatever, I'm paying this shit, whatever. I'm gonna meet some people. And guess what? It ain't shit. But that's, you have to decipher, like, okay, where is this going? Who is this person? Before you kind of meet up and hook up. So you gotta be able to really decipher, like, okay, this person is worth meeting up with. And I would say, like, if you don't know nobody and this is your first time, then you need to get with somebody who is experienced, because I'm 100% experienced. I don't have no problem, because I feel like it's no difference, but you absolutely positively have to be careful. And I feel like you need to take those precautions before you meet up to say, okay, like, this is somebody I want to meet up with, blah, 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 and then see where it goes. But you can't talk to somebody for like I'm gonna meet up.
Go ahead, big bro. Go ahead.
Make it's funny because I don't see any difference in none of that stuff either. Like, to me, all these things are just different lines of connection for people. From meeting them out in the mall or meeting them at the movies, whatever. The dating site, I think what happened is a lot of people allowed that they pass the judgment thing and let that mess with them a little bit, because it's like, you want a dating app? It's that almost like, damn, you can't find nobody. That's how people try to judge you.
Yeah.
Damn, you can't meet
right.
nobody. Well, it's not that I can't meet anybody, because I'm meeting people. But what's the difference of me going to a concert and meeting somebody? All this stuff is just avenues of connecting people together. And no matter if I meet somebody, wherever I meet them, dating site, in person, somebody introduce me, because hookups and everything else, you're always going to vet the person to see if this person serves any interest to you or not.
Yeah.
So the same way people people get killed off of dating sites. Well, people get killed off of introductions too.
Okay.
People be like, yo, I want you to talk to my man. Next thing your man hanging around a window somewhere. You like, what the fuck happened? You know, so
Phil, your Wi-Fi acting up, bro.
all right. Am I good?
Okay. Where they went?
I seen it. Her Wi-Fi was acting up. I heard everything. You talking about you?
My sister's keeper said, I think you should go old school, meet through friends and family that you trust. That way you kind of feel safer. I don't think
that's not safe.
That should make you feel safer because they can be regular around you and act the damn donkey when he with you. Because it's people who never known that these people were in abusive relationships because, oh, well, he don't act like that when he around me. Okay, but you ain't at the house with us.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So that doesn't mean anything.
Yin yang.
You know what's funny you said that, Beauty? Because I'm one of them people, like, if I'm a guy, right, and if a female see like a friend of mine and be like, oh, you should hook me up with your friend or whatever, and they be like, so what kind of guy is he? I tell them straight up, listen, I know him in a different way that you're going to try to get to know him.
Exactly.
I know him as a male homie. You're trying to get to know him intimately. I don't know him that way, so I don't know what kind of guy he's going to be for you.
Okay, you might turn around and give him that wop, and he just start acting crazy.
Yeah, because he
went crazy.
You know what I mean? We kicking it. We just play ball together.
Crazy.
He get with you. You mess his mind up a little bit, like you said. Next thing he trying to throw you out a window. I don't know.
Okay. The bushes in the daytime looking for you, like what? With a flashlight.
And so what you gonna say?
Only a job.
I'm gonna be like, I didn't know
Texting
that
your
guy.
friends. Where she at?
You seen her? You talked to her today?
I don't know that.
Oh, man.
So the next question is, do you share your status on social media? Like have in the past, or do you currently share your status on social media?
I believe that's a point of honesty. You know what I mean? That's giving you leeway. First off, are you honest? Are you single? Are you divorced? Or do you have complicated, you know what I'm saying, status? Or that's on you. You know what I mean? That's just your point of being honest.
Mm-hmm.
I think, like I said before, and I will reiterate, ain't nobody damn business what I got going on in my personal life. I don't use social media as my validation. I see people who post every single thing they do. Oh, I'm about to go eat right now. I'm about to go do this. I'm about to go do that. I ain't got that kind of time, and I'm not doing all that. I'm like, I would hope nobody was stalking their ass because they would know exactly where they're at all times. Like,
that's how
really?
Pop Smoke got popped.
Exactly. So people don't need to know what my status is and what's going on in my life. It ain't none of their business. I share with who I want to share with, people who I am close with. If I ain't close with you, ain't none of your damn business, period.
I agree. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Paul. Hey, who was this lame Brian Price, man? Who was you talking about, dude?
What's going on?
Who was you talking about, dude?
I'm not reading
Don't
these.
pay him no attention.
I just happened to link.
Oh.
I just happened to
I
look
see what
down
he's
and see that, man. Hey, I told you, man, find somebody to play with, boy.
See,
Don't play, man. Don't play.
Ignore them.
There's been good knowledge been getting put out here tonight.
I know.
Look
It's
at keep being
always
a tough guy, boy.
Hey,
Don't play, man.
Dirty.
Don't let them Twitter fingers get you, boy.
See that's why I don't really read.
That's why I'm
the comments or anything, because right now, you know what I'm saying, this is our moment. You know what I mean? This is a moment.
It is, but when you're trying to say stuff like that, bro, you trying to say stuff like this, good content that's given out. You up here trying to get cootie points and all that shit. Take your pussy ass home,
Hey, you gotta understand there's cooties out there. You know what I'm saying? There's pootie tangs out there, bro.
Trying to get some pussy points, man. You getting
Hey, bro, and pootie tangs out there, bro.
Pootie tangs.
Tangs out there, bro. You gotta understand.
Okay.
Hey, listen,
Okay.
my brother. Hey, listen.
Get you, pull you some more DMT.
Be lame ass niggas, man.
I understand, but please listen to me for a moment.
Don't even let that. I need to get another glass because I need a drink.
Yeah, listen. People say crazy stuff every week that we own, and we ignore them. Because at the end of the day, but at the end of the day,
dress and pull up on his ass.
Right.
Okay, so back to the conversation. I'm gonna answer the question.
Right, but at the end of the day,
I wouldn't post my status.
Hey, at the end of the day, I'm gonna laugh at them because at the end of the day, they're not paying my bills.
Period.
You're not gonna disrespect me on this platform.
Only thing they doing for me is comment and let me know what type of person they are.
Jokes on me, bro. On any man that's on here, you ain't gonna get no pussy points trying to motherfucker discredit this nigga.
House for the cause, Lord. Okay,
like that.
Yeah, we done with it. They done.
Respect, people. Love and respect. That's all we are. We about love and respect.
Going on.
Like that, we still love you.
Okay, so you wouldn't post?
Nah, cause it ain't nobody business, man.
I would if I was in a relationship. Yes, I don't got no problem with that.
Yeah,
I'm single, so hey.
It's just social media.
Yeah,
that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? It's for people
that don't
know.
Exactly.
That's it.
Ones that need to know that matter, they gonna know.
Hey, listen here. Even Jesus Christ had followers, and they still talk shit about him.
Oh, hello.
You know what I'm saying? And he got a lot of followers to the day, and they still talk shit about him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I gotta understand, bro. I'm not more than the greater. You know what I mean? I am who I am. I'm a part of the body. So knowing that I'm a part of the body, so who the fuck the toe to talk about the thumb?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? We got a part to play. You know what I'm saying? You hold me up, I pick up shit.
All right.
You dig? So as you play your part, I play my part. You dig? You dig? That's it. You play your part, we'll play our part. You know what I'm saying? We just mailman. You can't get mad at the mailman.
What's the next question?
The next question is moving right along. Oh, Phil, you ain't say what you talking about? Well, no, they had a question specifically for you, Phil. They said that okay, you don't want to be married, but if you're in a relationship, would you be loyal and faithful to that one person? But I think you answered that the last time you was on here.
But they asking now.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. If I'm going to deal with something, if that's my lady, then that's what I'm with. That's why, if I'm single, everything is about being right up front. If I don't want to be with someone, just that sole person, then I'm not going to be with. If I'm going to be with that sole person, I don't have to be married. But yeah, I'm going to be faithful to that woman. I'm not going to play with nobody's emotions. I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean?
See, I'm sorry.
I honestly feel that if I'm, I always say, I don't mind hurting feelings. Hurt feelings happen. That's life. But I don't want to. I wouldn't betray a woman, and that's what you do when you the lying and all that shit. And to me, that's where our women become damaged and all that, because it's like I personally went out my way to betray this woman. So it's like, damn, did you personally try to hurt me?
Yeah.
And I feel as though if I'm honest with you, again, you might not like it, but in the long run, you'll respect it. You'll say, you know what? I didn't agree with that at the moment, Phil, but over time I grew to respect that because you was right, you was straightforward with me. So yeah, if I'm with somebody, I'm with them. It is what it is.
Okay.
But is that gonna give you a call back?
What'd you say?
I said, is that gonna give you a call back?
A call back?
Yeah, like by you being honest, you know what I'm saying, and straighten up, you know, are you gonna get a call back? Are you gonna get like she respecting your honesty and still want to deal with you, or she respecting your honesty and saying like what?
No, like I mean,
kind of pretend for you.
I'm gonna tell you, Spoon. I'm one of them. Like, listen, man. I'm telling you this. Don't try to get in this boat thinking you can ride in this motherfucking boat and you can't really ride here.
That's the question. Are you ready?
Oh, am I ready?
You ready for a change?
Am I ready for a change? Oh, no.
That's the question. You know what I'm saying? when you stepping in that realm, you asking a person, are you ready? You know what I mean? Are you ready to deal with me and what I got to come to what I got to bring to the table? Because if they ain't coming correct, you know what I'm saying? The question is, are you ready? Are you ready to dismiss them? Are you ready to
they can come correct, and that's a beautiful thing. But I don't plan on being married or with your correctness for so long. So I don't, you know what I mean? Like I meet great, I'm the females that were my ladies, great women. I'm not around no duds.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
Right.
I know me. Like somebody said earlier, said Phil is selfish. Yes. And in the fact that I am selfish, why would I bring somebody into some shit knowing I don't want to give that to them? If I don't want to give them what they need in a relationship, you're right. So yeah, I am selfish. I don't want to compromise. I don't want to do none of that shit. And not shit. And let
see?
me
That's
stop
what
saying
they
that
got to
shit
come to
because
the
I don't want to
table
make
and
it sound like a
understand.
negative. I don't want to do any of those things.
Yeah.
I don't want to say shit because then it sounds like so I don't want to do any of those things. It's not shit because, like I said, I could watch. I'm around married people. I got close friends that's married. Beautiful relationships, dope as shit. People they just got long term, dope as shit. That's just not for me. You know what I mean? That's just my thing. It's not for me. And at 40,
100%.
40 years old, I'm kind of in a space where I understand. I've spent many years learning me and understanding what I want to give, and all that shit. I know what's for me, and that's not for me.
Okay, TNT said, "Can sex on the first date lead to a relationship?"
Can the first date lead to a relationship? I
No.
believe.
Can sex on the first date lead to a relationship?
I think you get what you got. You know what I mean? If you fucked on the first date, you know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of questions that pop into your head, like how many other people she fucked on the first date. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's that question, can I deal with it? You know what I mean? Like she like me, I like the way, you know what I'm saying, she feel, I like the way she touched me, you know, cause that's all that you done broke that line, you know what I mean? So you done came to that point where you done touched each other physically, mentally, and soul, you know what I'm saying? Because when you connect as one like that, you know what I mean? It's like you transferring energy and everything. If what they had, what they did, you did now. You got everything that they got now. You know, even if you put a condom on, just that block is just still that transferring of energy. You know what I mean? That transferring of energy back and forth, trying to please each other. You know what I mean? So that's like it's a question, you know what I mean? That I think on the first date you should get to know each other. You know what I mean? I done had sex on the first date and I ain't with them today. You know what I mean? So I'm just being honest with you. If you want a man, you know what I'm saying, first date sex ain't the way to go.
No. Your thoughts, 30?
I'm gonna say yeah because I got a homeboy and a homegirl, and they got married.
That's what's
on
up.
first date. I guess it just depends on who it is, but me personally, I don't think so.
Why?
So, what you mean? Why?
They want to know why.
First day, we fucking. We fucking. That's what it is. We didn't say we for that be a relationship at the time. We talk about fucking. Had some drinks, been in the club where I met you, however it happened. Fucking. I'm not trying to go down that road. Just like Spoon say, man. How many motherfuckers you fuck before like that? I don't need to have all that. We just having fun right now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I feel
It's
you.
just fuck. It's just the feelings happen. Grown people happen. But then again, like I said, my homeboy and a chick I know, they did the same thing, but they end up being together. And they still together. 3 kids. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know why they got together, big bro? You know why they got together? You know why? You want to know why?
Why you think?
Because they got sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, on the first date, what you mean?
With other shit.
Connected, man.
I guess that dick and that
so much alike.
whatever they're dealing with was good enough to say, you know what? I want to deal with this person for the rest of my life. Hey, I love the way it feel. I love the way they doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to know them. I want to have an intimate relationship with you because See, that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's intimacy on different levels. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to just be sex. You know what I'm saying? It can be intimacy. I'm getting to know you and your favorite colors, what you like and what you don't like, your favorite food intimacies. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of modes of intimacy. You know what I'm saying? But the most thing is privacy. If that person gave that person that privacy and then spread it to the world, oh, I fought this person, oh, I did this, I did that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, this is what I did. You know what I'm saying? This is my business. You know what I'm saying? I want to be with this person. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And you just deal with it as such.
Phil?
I'm agree with pretty much everything Spoon and Dirty said. I agree with them. I mean, like Dirty said, it may work out for some people. Then some is just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Is that your regular makeup? You know?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, you start thinking, questions pop into your head.
Yeah, some men not trying to hear. I was just this special guy that this just happened with me. Type of
How many
thing.
others?
I mean, that just might be your MO. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, as much as men, we want, women like to believe, you special in this. We've been kind of simple. Like, I might be cool, but I ain't that goddamn special.
So do you feel like it's a double standard? Because a lot of men trying to fuck on the first night. So
which is true though, but if you trying to fuck on the hold on.
Women do both. It's both.
Hold up. If a man trying to fuck on the first night, is that the man you want to be with?
Hold up. What did I
know
miss?
plenty of that's trying to fuck on the
real,
first
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm trying to beat you on the first night, then you should be with me.
What did I just miss?
Man that I'm trying to fuck on the first night. If that's the person I'm trying to be with.
No, I said, do they feel like what they're saying is a double standard? Because they're saying a woman who fucks on the first night. The question was, if you fuck on the first night, can it lead to a relationship? You on mute.
You said yes.
There's nothing wrong with fucking.
Hey, some people say yes. Some people say yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with fucking on the first night.
I ain't got no problem with fucking on the first night.
So they said they don't have a problem with fucking on the first night, but they ain't trying to wife up or be in a relationship with somebody who fucked on the first night because essentially that might be their MO. They just like fucking everything on the first night.
Let me ask you a question though. One of that person that fucked on the first night, you know what I'm saying? They like, how would I say?
I know, but
they're the type of person that's, you know what I'm saying? Like they got that vibe and that feel that you want. You know what I mean? Even if I fucked on the first night, you don't see yourself like, dog, I don't want to leave this bitch alone, but this bitch here got some good.
Yo,
you did? Hey, I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? In certain situations,
that comeback
like that you like, oh, this a bro. You start questioning your spirit for you.
Okay, so you said, what if
you don't have no system?
They said, what if y'all talked on the phone for a while and then y'all actually went on a date? Okay, so in the COVID era,
that's different because you done built
people that talked on the phone. They ain't want to get the Rona. They finally get a chance to go out, and then they feel like they vibe. They've been vibing for all this time on the phone, and when they got together, it was still the same. Like it was still a vibe, and everybody grown. I mean, I feel like people try to make it seem. I mean, back in the day, it was cliche, but I feel like nowadays people are more open and women are more expressive with themselves, and they are not. They're owning themselves as far as womanhood, and they aren't being afraid to do them.
Yes.
If a man was able to do it back in the day without being labeled a hoe, why they can't do it? So why is it that double standard of, oh, I'm a hoe if I'm fucking this person on the first date, but if he fucked on the first date, oh dog, you did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, really?
But I'm gonna be honest with you.
I agree with Beauty. I think times has changed. If you met somebody and you mess around, had sex on the first date, I don't think that you can look at that person like they don't have potential. Like, you have to feel like you could be really attracted to that person. You don't know how the night went. Back in the day,
on top of that, you know how long it's been for her.
What you say?
She might have been dry for a minute. I had that dry spell. And you may have made her moist.
I don't know, because
I'm just saying. I said she probably went through a dry spell and y'all got together and she started feeling some juices flowing.
I don't know. I don't believe in that. Ain't nobody tell me that you went on a first date and you had sex with somebody on a first date and like, I know people that are married now. You know what I'm saying? Out of that first date, they didn't have sex and they married 20 years in. So I don't think that. I think it all depends about the individuals that's messing with each other. So I feel like everyone has potential as far as relationship and where it can grow. I think it's all about where you are. So just like Beauty said, we're looked down. Women are looked down because we will go out with a date on a guy and have sex with them, but men wouldn't be looked down on. We would be, but we probably both have the same morals, and then maybe after that we connect. Who knows? I don't know.
It's about that time.
Whatever makes you happy, do you. Like, you ain't gotta answer to nobody. You gotta answer to yourself. You gotta look yourself in the mirror and every single day about the things that you do. So that's all that matters.
It's about that talk game. That's why I said the talk game come into play, because your talk game can make a person delete everything, all their morals.
Okay, then. So how you gonna be mad at me? How you gonna be mad at them?
You got that stuff. You got that it factor that make a bitch smile when she's sad.
Make a girl smile, a woman smile.
That it factor that makes that person forget about. I'm talking about my status. Some people don't, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, you can say stop, but some people can say stop in a nice way, and you stop. Some people say stop, and they take it offensive. So it's a way that you say things that make a person like, you know what? I can understand.
I don't usually do this, but you know what? I'm gonna let him hit it tonight. I'm just gonna let him do that. So how you gonna be mad at her?
Let me ask you a question. How the devil got Eve? Through conversation
and temptation.
Yes.
Asking her questions, getting to know her, asking her, you know what I'm saying? Why God didn't? Why he fit? Man, it ain't gotta be like that.
That was a devil.
Okay. Our niece before I said, can you quit calling the women bitches?
No problem.
I don't think he was necessarily calling them bitches. He was just using it as a term.
Females, it's not even a female. It's just different categories. You know what I'm saying? It's just different level. Some are ladies. Some females are ladies. Women respect the queens, and some female bitches, and they know they bitches. And some female like to be called hoes. That's just what it is.
No, we saying it is true.
What it is. It just
that is true though.
Hey, no disrespect.
Females be out here like, call me a bitch, call me a hoe. I'm a hoe. They be on their social media like, I'm a hoe.
Well, if you feel like
time not long ago, I was a hoe, and I'm admitting it. That's what
I'm a hoe.
Is that Mariah Lee? Mariah Lynn or whatever her name was.
That's what I'm saying.
We just like God. We accept it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Come as you are. You know what I'm saying? Hey, only thing you can do is mess up yourself by doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Sometimes you got to have manners. Sometimes you got to have class. Sometimes you can't step into the hood acting like an ass. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's the way that you come. That's how the world is. You can go into a courtroom and be the donkeyest nigga or the donkeyest dude, but you know how to talk, you know how to act, you know how to swag.
Making the followers want to leave, so okay, we gonna cut it though. We gonna cut the
I guess I leave too.
The beads.
I think I'm gonna cut out.
Real quick, Miss Beauty, I got one. I've seen somebody ask, real quick, so I'll explain. No, that wasn't my lady. That was actually one of my sisters. One of my sisters. I'm happen to be kicking with one of my sisters all day today. We went out to lunch, dinner, and everything. So that was one of my sisters that's in the background. As I said, I have 4 beautiful sisters, and I
True.
spent a lot of time kicking it with my sisters, my brothers, and everybody. But I'm a family guy, so I spent a lot of time kicking it with my family. But that was my second from the youngest sister. That's why she got on the camera to say hi to Tamika. She knows it's Tamika or whatever. But that was
No. So Lele says she's in her. Oh, she retracted.
Huh? Oh. So we talk about sex on the first date.
Yeah.
Well,
what's wrong with you?
Sex on the first date, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I mean? If you go with the feel, you go with the feel. That's how you feel. If you feel comfortable with that person and you want to share yourself and your privacy with that person, your private parts, that's on you. You just got to, you know what I'm saying, understand, you know, what comes with that, you know, especially when you don't know the person that you're really dealing with, you know what I mean? So you have to be cautious, you know what I mean? If not cautious, you know what I'm saying, then you have to really be on that daredevil mode, you know what I mean? And just, you know, I don't know. Some people, like I say, common sense, you know what I'm saying? Some people, you know what I'm saying, drink off other people's drinks, you know what I'm saying? And some people don't, you know what I'm saying? Because they're cautious. They don't want no bumps on their lips, you know what I'm saying? So, I like my lips bump free, you know what I'm saying? You know, but you know, I just, you know, it's just a simple fact. It's up to you to pick up another person's spoon and put it in your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
No one else.
It's your decision.
Yeah, I agree with that. Your decision is about what you are willing to do and what you're not willing to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you respect your body and say like, okay, he needs to wait, then he needs to wait.
I agree.
Ain't nothing somebody else to say, but if you want to give it up, that's on you. I'm not the person to judge on what you do with your body at whatever time. That's on you. That's something you have to kind of do. But it's funny how so many other people want to judge other people and say just because you open your leg that you wanted to with this man on the first and second date that you a hoe. No, I don't think.
But let me.
Marriage is built off of that. Like that's the part that I don't, you know, like it's just so crazy. I mean, I don't know. To each his own. Put like that. I know what I would do, but to each his own.
But let me ask you about coochie. What about coochie coupons?
Oh, in a relationship?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's to keep it spicy, you know?
You know, sometimes it's good to have coochie coupons.
Yes, to keep it spicy. You lay it around, you know, put it in the bathroom when you know you're about to wake up and go in there and you know you got a coochie coupon, you know?
What the hell is a coochie coupon?
Can I cash it? I'm like, yeah. So what you talking about? What the coochie coupon?
I guess you learned something every day. I'm like, a coochie.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? What I'm at? They don't talk about coochie coupons no more.
You're your age, but not what that is.
What happened? I hear echo.
I think it's Step.
Yeah, Step, that's yours.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
You need to mute yourself.
Coupon. Well, it's a coupon book that ladies use for their men. And when they want to, you know, spice things up, have a little fun, it could be like, you know, 30 minutes, you know, or it could be like cook me breakfast. I'm gonna cook you breakfast next year. You know, it could be like little coupon. You know what I'm saying? You give it to him and you place it somewhere where he know you'll find it, and you know, just to keep it spicy.
That's what I'm talking about. Keeping it spicy. You know what I'm saying? It's just. You know you're doing right, you know what I'm saying, when you get a coupon. You know what I'm saying? Okay, shit, man. Okay. You're doing right. You know, that's encouragement. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need. Like I say, we don't know it all. You know what I'm saying? None of us came with a handbook. We all learned it from somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
You got to read somebody else's book to learn something else because that's what they experience. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. It's just in life, like I say, as you live and you learn what make you feel good. Sometimes you know what I'm saying. It's really good to be appreciated and to know that you know I deserve a coupon.
I deserve a coupon. I know that's right. He like, yo, he on them coupons.
You trying to throw hints?
I have a coupon. He like, look, give me a coupon.
Coupon.
He said, I'm trying to cash out.
I need a coupon.
Look, y'all,
that's when you know you're doing right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, like I say, you know when you're doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? No,
you don't get none. You don't get none.
You don't get none. Exactly.
Wrong.
You don't get none. So, you know what I'm saying? You start, you know what I'm saying, getting emotions that you know you don't deserve. You know what I'm saying? So I need coupons. You know what I'm saying? Let me know I'm doing right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm on the right track. You know what I'm saying? God order my steps.
So that's your form of a reward.
Order my steps in your word, Lord.
That's a reward.
Coupon, ladies. Get a Gucci coupon.
That's a reward.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a reward stuff. Yes,
that's a reward.
You want to know when he's doing good, so that's his reward.
I ain't pulled out a Gucci coupon in a long time.
Oh boy, that checkbook sound like it's dusty.
No, boy. We don't need coupons, okay?
You on it all when you don't need no coupon, boy.
You don't need no coupons up your child. We passed that phase of our marriage, child.
Hallelujah, boy.
Child's coming.
Reach.
That said it's all free for her, for James.
Exactly. We don't have to do coupons, honey. When he want it, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
And when I want it, I takes it. Okay.
And boom.
Boom.
That's what's up. Hey, I don't mean to be rude, y'all. I love y'all though, but man, it's past my bedtime.
All right, bro.
Coupon, so he got to go.
He got to go cash in that Gucci coupon.
It is like 2 hours.
I thought that. Hey,
He's trying to turn in his coupon. It's Saturday.
I'm on this good too. I
can't.
Go cash in that coupon, Javon. Look, I am so sorry for all the technical issues that we've been having tonight. I'm so glad that y'all.
It's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better.
I'm so glad that y'all was able to keep it rolling with me having all these issues, okay? Because I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi tonight, okay?
It's all right. It's snowing up there. What you think?
Oh yeah, we about to get 12
hey, right now it's like 28 below.
We about to get 12 inches.
Oh my God. No, Lord. I don't know what to say, boy. I just thank God I'm in Florida today, boy.
I think I'm in North Carolina.
Hey, that cold do something to the Peter, boy.
That's a lot. I'm done and dead.
You need to stop.
Oh
hey, I'm a Florida boy. I don't know about that North, but I'm a Florida boy. You know.
I used to be a Florida girl. Okay, used to be, but I've been climatized.
You
all right.
You do.
No, I've been climatized. Demetrius, you better tell him how hot I kept talking about I was.
hey, you know how goldfish, you got to put them in like different tanks when they're in a bag. You know what I'm saying? See, I'm still in the bag. You know, I ain't out the fish bag.
You couldn't handle it.
I ain't used to that tank yet, but it's
they
cold.
say bye, Mr. Ramon.
Good night.
Good night.
Be sure to share your wife's artwork, Javon.
Yes.
Oh yeah, just to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying? We do beautiful artwork at Vision of Color. You can check us out on Instagram. Hold on, let me show y'all some stuff.
I'm gonna need you to be quick, bro.
All right, little stuff, little artwork. But as you can see in the background, you know what I'm saying? We do artwork. You know what I'm saying? For reasonable, affordable prices, we're not trying to break the poor man even poor. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to make it look good.
I know that's right.
Her Instagram, with the Instagram page is Vision of Color Instagram, or you can get her at Good to Be Me 13.
That's right. That's right. That's my cousin.
Or you can get at me too, Spoon 954. You know what I'm saying? And also, Baba Spoon. I get you right.
Oh yeah, your cut will be sharp. Okay, razor sharp.
Vision of color _. That's what it is.
Color _ Y'all be sure to check out my cousin-in-law. She all that. Okay. I have to buy some new house, some new artwork for the new house.
Just let us know the colors and we'll put it together.
Got you, bro.
Your vision is our vision.
Gotcha.
I know that's right. I need some for my living room, so I
And
read
your
this.
vision is my vision.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. You see this color?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's more up on the wall too.
I want to cash in your coochie
I need
coupon.
that right there. I actually need that color.
I like the one that he showed us earlier with the blues and the yellows.
That's cute with the yellow and the gold.
Yeah, it's very pretty. All right.
So just to let y'all know, we are artists over here. We are very creative and we gifted people. I even play the piano.
All right, bro.
Okay. So just to let y'all know what we Dirty, I see you dirty. I see you dirty. But you know, I just try to keep the environment right, keep the atmosphere right, keep it smiling, you know what I'm saying? Because I'd rather see a smile than a frown any day. You know what I'm saying? So even if you got a frown, I turn it upside down. You know what I'm saying? So just to let you know, you know what I'm saying, we're around beautiful people, you know what I mean? I thank God for this committee and this council that's here today, so you can learn from us what we go through and how we see it, so you can see it the way we see it. You know what I mean? But if you even don't see it the way we see it, we'll
agree to disagree.
Yeah, exactly. We'll help you see it. You know what I'm saying? That's a booger.
All right, well, go cash in your coupon.
Go cash in your coupon, bro.
That's a booger.
That's a booger. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all later. Y'all
all right,
Devon,
we love you.
It's a booger.
Good night.
Hey, y'all let me know the next time so I can be involved too, because I love this and definitely I'm gonna promote. So check it out on Spoon 954, because you know what I'm saying, Spoon love Broward. You know what I'm saying? Some people look at it in so many different ways, but you know what I'm saying, without a spoon, it's hard to eat. You know what I'm saying? You can eat with your hand though, but with a spoon you eat neither.
Not crazy.
You're too much. You're too much, bro. Good night, everyone. Love you.
I know that's right.
Later.
Bye.
Oh,
so they had a question. They said, so what do y'all think about a hall pass?
I don't know. Ain't getting no hall passes over here.
Absolutely
not.
No, ain't getting no hall passes.
Hall pass.
You know what a hall pass is, right? You can go do whatever you want.
Oh, negative.
And then you can come back. That's a negative for me too. Okay.
So what do you guys outlook on that?
Huh?
That's what are the men's take on that?
Yeah. Well, how do y'all feel about a hall pass? And let's flip it. Would you give your woman a hall pass?
Hell no. I don't let no damn woman have no hall pass. Okay.
Got too much ego.
Hey, let them answer.
Okay, sorry.
No. She go out in the hall. She gonna keep her ass out in that hall. No.
If we both go in that hall, I'm gonna stay in the hall.
Exactly. Nah, ain't no coming back.
Nah, ain't no hall pass. Ain't no hall pass.
Now, I think it may happen through, you know how people kind of break up, the little mini breakups and then come back. Maybe that be the little hall pass situations or whatever. But nah, you're not openly going to go. Nah, that's some old. Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
What do you think, James? Like you scratch your head a little hard.
You want to go fuck some? Just say that.
You scratch your head real hard, James. What's your take on it?
Nah. Hey, trying to break up a happy home. There,
I'm
Beauty.
asking the question. What is your thoughts about that? Would you give your wife a hall pass?
Absolutely not.
Would you want a
No.
hall pass? Okay,
Absolutely,
that
absolutely not.
There you go. That was a good quick answer. You mute. You on mute.
Steph, you on mute.
Still on mute.
It's funny. I hear her in the background.
So yeah, no, that's not happening. But what about open relationships? I can't do it.
That's just being really friends. Just fucking.
You talking about Jada Will Smith entanglements?
Entanglements.
Open entanglements.
Yeah, open entanglements.
Nah. That's for a select group of people. That type of stuff is for a select group of people. Like,
yeah.
I mean, just the average man is not good with his wife getting it in with somebody and then coming back home. Like, no.
Why is it okay for a man to cheat?
But no, don't get me wrong.
She's flipping
woman
it.
is not going to be the same. She's not going to be, that's for a select few with that. That's good with that.
But you get what I'm saying. Like, I hear what you're saying about and that's most men. It's not okay for their woman or their wife to go have an affair or be with somebody else and then think that they're gonna forgive them and allow them to come back home, however comma. There's plenty of situations where men cheat and they expect their woman to forgive them and I ain't mean it, I won't do it no more. Not it was just this one time. It only happened one time when it really happened about 10 times. But they gonna tell you it only happened one time. But I ain't mean to do it. I'm sorry. I promise. So why is that?
You know what though? I think that's on that question. I think that's basically a person thing. That's an individual person thing because. I mean, even as and us as men, we could speak from the other side of that coin. It's women that may cheat with men, and I'm sure they don't want their husband or their boyfriend to leave them. They're going to come with the same thing. Oh, I won't do it again. That's just a natural thing. You're going to want forgiveness from that person because that's where you want to stay. Now it's up to that person to decide if they're going to forgive or not. But trust me, it's a lot of men who out here who wives or wives or girlfriends did run around on them and they forgive them. The difference is a man really doesn't put it out there like a woman will put out there that her man ain't shit in this. Men will tend to keep that stuff more quiet in house because we don't really want other people all like, damn, as a masculine thing. You don't want other dudes like, damn, his wife and his lady be running around. You don't want that.
This nigga must have got a little dick.
You know, like, it's funny? On that, like, women will get with another group of their friends, and they'll be like, "Oh, ain't shit ass motherfucker, he run around." Men will get with a group of his homies and won't mention none of that shit because he don't want none of them jokers knowing nothing about what his wife does. You know what I mean? So that's the difference. You know what I mean? And I think sometimes that's why women think, "Oh, men be cheating so much more," because y'all are a little more
discreet about it.
Speak of it. Where we'll keep that shit more internal, where we like, no. But as men, we know the other side of that coin. Now, I'm not saying them, but men know because men like shit. Some men like, I know she running around on her husband because I'm the dude she running around with on her.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it happens. You know what I mean? But I don't think. I think on both sides, both parties going to want is if they want to stay with that person they're with, they're going to ask for forgiveness and hope for the forgiveness.
Would you be willing to forgive?
To decide. You know?
Would you be willing to forgive?
Me? No, I would not, and I wouldn't even play the game like I would be willing to forgive. I know me. One thing about me, cheating is the deal closer. There is no coming back. Because again, like when we talked on the last show, my trust is in you. Once that trust is broken, I'm
Right.
not going to front like I can get past that. I don't trust you no more.
Yeah.
So I'm not even going to put myself through no torture sitting there thinking like, where's she going? What's she doing? I'm not doing that. So you fuck around on me, it's a wrap. Plain and simple.
So we can't hear you. I don't know what you got
I'm
going
sorry.
on.
You mess around on
No,
me.
I'm talking about not. No, we heard you. I'm telling Steph. She keep moving her mouth, but we can't hear her. What is your thoughts, Dirty?
No, we can't hear you now.
Nope. 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 Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Question, but you ain't answered the full question.
I
So
did answer the question.
why do you? No, you said.
Fuck no.
The other part of you said no, you wouldn't forgive, but what? Why do you feel that it's okay for a woman to forgive a man?
That's both ways. It's like Phil said, depends on the person. It's not a male or female thing. That's just either way. I ain't forgiving shit. I'm gonna go fuck up some shit. You're gonna be mad as fuck.
Oh shit. Well,
I'm gonna go fuck up all your little friends. They gonna know. God damn, that nigga fucked her too. Yeah, I did that. Yeah. Play with me.
Lord.
Play with the right one, boy. Like I said, you'll be mad before me.
Why we can't hear Step?
I don't know what's wrong with her
You gotta do
computer.
What's your thoughts, James? Step, you need to come back upstairs or do something.
I'm just like to everybody else. Yeah, ain't no different. It's the same thing. Like, nah, I gotta move on from that point on. It's a wrap. It is a wrap.
Tameka, are you forgiving?
Forgiving what?
So that is my thought too. Fuck no.
Hey, if he cheated.
Yeah.
Oh hell no. I'm good. You can't cheat on this. I'm good. Trust and believe. But however, I think that it is a little bit of difference when you're married. And I know that some people may feel like, they probably be married and they want to take the person back or forgive them and move forward. But I feel like those vows that you take mean something.
Fact.
So the person that you with can make a mistake. You committed this long life of longevity with. You know what I'm saying? So when you take those vows,
The phone's still on.
and the person who you plan to marry and your family and friends, I feel that's different. And I used to think like, hell no, ain't no way in the world I be married and this nigga cheat on me and I ain't gonna never get back. But I don't know. I just started to think about, I guess some of our friends who are married and they were in that situation that they were, even though they were hurt, but they were willing to make it work, like go to counseling or, do something, find out like what happened in a relationship, what made that person want to cheat or what got broken. So I don't know. I just feel like when you take those vows now, I was like the old me, I was like, hell to the motherfucking no. Absolutely not. You cheat on me, I'm good. But it's a difference, I feel like, when you are married. I mean, some people may say you cheated on me, I'm done, and that's it. I'm done with it. Like, I can't trust you anymore. I can't move forward. Like, I can't do those things. And I say that now that I am single, like, it's no way in the world I'm single or if I'm in a relationship, not married, and I feel like I can trust you again. It's hard because we talked about this on the last thing with the guys. I'm gonna give you my trust. They ain't no question. I said I'm the person and you ain't gotta earn that shit. Like, here it is. Now what you gonna do with it? That's me. So once you fuck that up, then that's okay. I'm done because I don't believe in the whole earning that trust. Like I just don't. But I think of when you're married, it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm not married, so I don't know what I would do in those situations. I probably walk away. I probably would try. I really don't know, but I would say now that I'm single, it's just no way, because I feel like if I'm into you and I'm in a relationship, I'm giving you me. You know what I'm saying? And then once you mess that up, it will really be hard for me to trust you all over again. Like, to build that trust. Yeah, it'll just be hard. And I'm not a person that go in and sneak and trying to figure out passcodes. I ain't got time for that. I just don't. And I believe someone said that earlier, as far as like whatever you do in the dark come in the light. I truly believe that. 100%.
I believe.
So I don't know. It's that's kind of tricky. That's kind of
not for me. It ain't. Not for me, because that is the ultimate. That's the ultimate deal breaker for me. And the reason is because I got married so young. I can't get that time back. Okay, I can't get it back. I done gave my all to my marriage. Okay, to my husband, and followed him across the oceans. Okay, you cheat on me, it's a wrap. I've had a couple conversations with a couple of my friends, and they be like, Steph, it's different. You love him, you'll forgive him. To me, that's the ultimate no. Once you betray that trust, I can't ever trust you ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Like we said the last time we had the men on, that was something that he earned. He earned that from me. He earned it to the point that when he told me something, I believed him. His actions spoke for itself. So to me, that's the ultimate, because I've given up and I've sacrificed a lot. And it's things that I can't get back. I can't go back in time. So if there's another bitch out there for you, stay with her, okay? Because you can't come back home to mom. Period. And as much time as I have invested in my relationship, I can't get that back.
Yeah.
You can't get it back. It's too hard. I don't want to be questioning every time you go to the grocery store. You tell me you're going to Walmart or something. Is your ass really going to Walmart? Are you going to meet that chick? I don't want to have that. So to me, I've always said this. I said this the night before I got married. I told my husband, I said, the day that I become not enough for you, let me know. Real talk. You said can women handle the truth? That's some truth I can handle right there. If I'm not the one for you no more, and I don't do it for you no more, tell me that shit, because you know what? I still got children with you. You still got to be a part of my life, and I still got to be a part of yours. Tell me that I'm not woman enough, or I'm not enough for you no more before you do it. Because when you do it, I'll still be your friend. I told him the night
children
before,
grown.
the day I'm not.
But some men will make that decision for us. Some men will make that decision for us.
What do you mean make it for us?
They will, as far as if we can handle it or not. They will make that decision, because it's up to them to be able to be that honest and let us know. They will make that decision themselves. So you can be the strong woman that you are and just say that you can handle, tell me the truth, that this has happened. But at the end of the day, they are going to decide if this is something they want to let you know or not. That's just the way it is. Ain't no way you can change that. Ain't no way you can change it.
I don't care.
I know that, but I'm making a point. I'm not going against what you're saying. I'm just making a point. At the end of the day, I've been in that situation where I've dated someone and him knowing who I am. I'm the same with you, like how you think. Tell me how you feel. If you have a change of heart, please let me know. Please let me know. But this man choose to not tell me and to try to make this lie.
That's disrespect.
I know, but that's why I said they choose. But that's my point. They choose. They are the person. They choose to let you know the truth or not. Correct. Regardless of how we come off and say, you can tell me how you can be honest with me. Tell me, just tell me. They are the ones to be able to say if they're going to let us know that or not. It's just, that's just the way it is.
Check this out, sis. When I told James that, I was not pleasant, like how you just said that. I wasn't
No,
nice
I'm
about
talking to you.
Okay.
I'm talking to my book. I'm not talking to a man. It's a totally different conversation. It is.
Correct. But I'm just saying, when I had this
overall.
conversation, when I had this conversation with him the night before I said I do, I meant that because I feel like that's disrespect. It's straight up disrespect. And to me, I don't want to be hating somebody that I done made children with, okay? I don't want to have that in the back of my mind. And like I said, I can't go back and say I can trust him again. I can't. He ain't giving me no reason not to trust him thus far. I'm gonna need that brother to keep it like that moving forward. Because I'm gonna tell you, the question is, he flipped that shit. He said the day that he's not enough to let him know too.
But let me play devil's. This is me playing devil's advocate because at the end of the day, as far as a man, they will say like, "I didn't know how to tell you." That's the shit I hear all the time. You can say, "Oh, please tell me." Oh, whenever you got to change your heart, please tell me. And they're supposed to say,
you.
4 years later, right? When they see you walking down the street, call you, whatever the case may be, whatever it is. Oh, I want to tell you what happened. I just didn't know how to tell you. But you the same person that said, "Oh, when you get a change of heart, please let me know." Don't me have me out here looking foolish and shit like that, thinking it's something that's not. Then when you had a change of heart, you let me know. But they be sitting up here saying some shit I ain't know how to tell you. I ain't know how to tell you this. But you the same person that said, "Please be honest with me. Tell me when you have a change of heart." But they're saying, "I don't know how to tell you." I've heard that so many times from so many people, even from myself, my own situations, where a man saying, "I didn't know how to tell you that." What you mean you know how to tell me?
Well, you sure knew how to do it.
Well,
you knew how to do it. You knew how to do it. You knew how to do it. I just don't believe that when people cheat, you just fall into the coochie, okay? You just fall on the dick, okay? I don't believe that shit, okay? That shit to me sometimes is premeditated, is planned. Shit do just happen, okay? So to me, I'm just saying, speaking for myself, Sandy Susan said it shouldn't have nothing to do with about if you are enough. You're right. It doesn't have anything to do with that. But to me, the day that you just lose respect for me like that you want to step out on me, I've lost it for you. That's the deal breaker for me. And I even look at my relationships with friends like that too. You fucked me over once, child. I'm done. I'm done. Ain't no coming back.
Javon said the topic.
No.
Can he get back on?
Huh?
Ramon.
Spoon coming back?
Child, I'm not running back down 2 more flights of stairs.
Oh,
I'm not running back down the stairs.
He said, "What do you think about swinging?"
Swinging. We getting deep.
Swing chariot.
I'm good. I ain't doing none of that nonsense.
I ain't doing none of that.
I ain't into that.
Really,
I'm stingy.
That's the real song for the night. I'm stingy too. I'm selfish.
I'm selfish.
I'm selfish.
I can't.
I don't like the show.
And then,
No, we ain't doing no swinging. I mean, me and Dirty already said we ain't nobody's pumping up on my lady. Like
Most men don't want nobody to know what they.
That's
for
a special group. Those things are for special groups of people, man.
Right.
And I'm not knocking.
It is.
I'm knocking none of that. Hey, I salute you.
Y'all ain't never had a threesome.
That's not talking about swinging though.
But that's not swinging.
I done had more threesome, foursome, five.
Yeah, that's
really. I cannot.
I don't think that was swinging. I think that
was me.
Lee Green said, "You better go to the park and get on a swing." I push back and forth.
Oh my God.
That's why T.I. and Tiny letting people in their bedroom.
In the same situation.
That's why. Yeah.
Well, they're celebrity status. So it's a difference.
That's
no.
what I said.
That is celebrity status, so that's a difference. Me and you and Joe and Nick and Cannon, like, come on. Ain't nobody going on nobody's social media and talking about nothing to nobody news.
They got parties going on.
Yeah, that's just a difference.
Sandy Tucson said, I don't think most people are going to voluntarily tell you they cheated. They are going to take that shit to the grave unless their guilt or someone else makes them tell.
That
on
some
both
truth to
sides.
that. Some truth to that.
Or they get caught. Or they get caught. Or they get caught.
Until they get caught. You know, a lot of people tell out of being caught.
But they go find the
A lot of
Lord.
people confess out of being caught. So they confess.
Mm-hmm.
Not many just are overwhelmed with the guilt. The crazy thing is, I honestly could say maybe it would probably be. I'm still not taking the person back. Fuck that. But I maybe. Yeah, but maybe I would have a little more listen for a person who actually was able to come to you with it without being caught. See, because when you caught, you're confessing because of the fact you have nowhere else to go with. You're against the wall.
Right.
So now you're just trying to really save your ass.
Yes.
When you come out and you come out where it was no benefit to keep it, you just like the guilt got to me. I need to explain this. Then you could almost kind of be like, all right, I can hear it because that means you really feel in your space. I fucked up. I made a mistake. I can't believe I committed this action to let this woman, or a woman can feel like I committed that to let this man down. Yeah. So, like I said, I still ain't taking your motherfucking ass back, but I might hear your story out a little bit more. But if I catch you, I don't even need to hear your story because I know I'm not taking you back, and I know whatever you're saying is to cover what you want. So I'm good. I'm good.
Exactly. I feel you 100%.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not judgmental on anybody that takes their person back because honestly, some people out here look at it like, listen, this person may not be shit, but they ain't shit ass make me happier than being with somebody else. So I'm not mad at that either. Seriously.
He said they shit.
Luther made a song about it. He said, I'd rather be bad doing bad with you than good with somebody else.
Somebody else, right?
Some people really just have it for some people where they just like, I'd rather go through all the dumb shit with this person and be happy because I'm just being with this person is what makes me feel right. It's crazy to some of us. I don't judge, but you know, so
I don't judge either. Like we always say though, different strokes for different folks.
Right.
Take them back.
Javon said, Ramon said, why do people swing?
We don't know.
That's what they do. We never swing, so I can't answer that, you know.
I ain't a swinger, so I wouldn't know.
Well, I know some swingers. That's just what they do. I got a homeboy that's swing. Him and his wife swing. He say he just like fucking other people's wife and watching his wife get fucked.
Yeah, some people
negative.
I like, boy, you a bigger man than me, bro. I can't do it, bro.
For real.
I can't do it.
For real.
Yeah.
And
some people really get their sexual shit off with stuff like
for real. They say they like some of them sit in the corner and watch all that shit. They wild. It's straight up wild. But I ain't fucking off like that, man.
Miss Elliott said,
"Burned down a whole swinger house."
I can't. What? Elliott said, "Is weight gain a deal breaker after marriage? Both sides."
Not to me. I feel that if y'all love each other, man, you're not marrying from the outside. You're marrying from that inside, man. So I'm gonna help you get to where you need to be. Let's get us both back to where we need to be.
Yeah.
What was the question again?
Is weight gain a deal breaker after marriage? Both sides.
No, weight gain isn't a deal breaker, but letting yourself go can be a deal breaker because
that's a difference.
Weight.
Not want to do nothing about it.
We can gain weight, and if we know, like, yo, let's do this, let's do that. We can do all this, but if you get to that point where you just kind of like, I have no interest in that, and just being that package
you're not attracted to it no more.
Then as a man, I'm looking at it like, so when did you stop loving me enough in a way to make you say, I don't give a fuck what you desire anymore. Just take me because I'm going to keep myself right to some extent of what you desire. And when people start just letting themselves go, I believe that can be a deal breaker. When you let yourself go, you got to understand. Yes, we have a spiritual connection, all that type of stuff. But damn it, I still love what I seen on the outside too.
Yeah.
You're right.
So,
it's a difference.
You ain't see the inside when you met her.
Yeah.
No, but he's saying what he's saying is,
what attracted you.
He said,
well, you know, I just came up here because your personality is just shining through your eyes. No. That ain't it, bro.
No, he's saying that they can gain weight together. He's saying, but if you just let yourself go and ain't doing nothing about
You
it.
let yourself go. You just sloppy with it. You don't dress
You just
right.
not
You don't keep
trying to-
yourself up.
You sitting up there like a
'Cause
big
you
boy,
can gain.
you know, shit like that. It's different. I feel you, Phil.
Yeah, I don't
feel
expect
you.
you to
Yes,
still, I don't expect us to still look 24, but I damn sure don't want
For
you to
real.
look like you just said fuck life.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
That's
important.
You put on 125 pounds, we got a problem. If you don't want to get it off.
And we're reflection at that point, we're a reflection of each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We're a reflection. What I look like, what I look like.
I feel as though I want to keep myself, I guess what you want to say, sexy and desirable for my lady. I want her to still, because I want her to, outside of her looking at, because I mean, listen, we men, and we adults, and we, you know, grown women, we all know we like to look at nice looking people. So
We
I want
ain't
my lady to
blind.
just be looking at
We ain't
all
blind.
yeah, exactly.
Take
I want
it,
to
but
look at
not
all
blind.
these
Okay.
in-shape fly dudes, and then she look over at me, and I'm just over there and shit. Like,
Yeah, over there.
Yeah, I'm just over
Like
there.
a lump on a log.
Okay.
There go this
That's
nigga.
not a good one. Look at this. Look at
So, you know,
this nigga.
Eating
weight
that
gain is
chicken.
fine.
You need to put that bread down.
Just don't let yourself go.
Yes.
To me,
Yeah,
that's
you
still a
can't.
thing. That should be within you. And I don't give a fuck if you're married or not. You should be loving yourself enough to just not want to let yourself go. Plain and simple.
Yes, I agree, Phil. I
'Cause that
agree.
shit'll
I
add to
agree.
That's true.
Facts.
Yep. Without even being in a relationship. Yep.
At all. So
For
not let
real.
yourself go.
No, that's important.
That was a good question.
That was a deal breaker for you, Jamaica.
For who?
Oh, but no, it's not. But for me and my lifestyle and my eating habits, most definitely he's going to conform. So it's just no way in the world. I have to have somebody have the same interests as I do. So that's how we're going to connect in the beginning anyway. So it's not going to be an issue. No, I don't think it'll be an issue. No. But if he does choose to, I'm like, okay, baby, come on. We need to like work it out. Come on, come and do this exercise with me. Come and run with me. Come jump some rope.
Motivation.
You know,
Yeah.
like something we have to, because I just know that's me. So I can only attract the person that have the same interest. So I don't think that will be a problem. If you attract what you're interested in, I don't think that'd be a problem.
Okay. Miss Elliott said, "What everybody's physical type?"
As long as you're healthy and fit. And I'm sorry, but you got to be somebody that when I wake up in the morning and I look at you, I need to be pleased with what I see. Okay.
Hello and goodbye.
Hello, honey, because I will have to kick your ass out the bed, honey, and that's a goodbye right there. For you, do you hear me?
Physical type.
I'm sorry, but physical height. Yours is height. I can't be with no short man. No man can be the same size as me. Okay, can't be the same height as me. You gotta be a certain height to ride this ride. Okay.
Period.
Yeah. Well. I've dated people the same height as me. So I really don't have a type. Everybody that I ever dated in my life, everyone is different. And I feel like what attracts me to that person is because of who they are and how they treat me. That has always been important. I don't have a like height. They got to be certain height. You know what I mean? Like I've never really, I guess dated someone that was really obese or big or anything like that. But at the end of the day, like I don't want to say I would probably be. No, that probably be a little questionable of certain things. I don't know. Because I feel like it needs to be like an attraction. I had to be attracted to you for the person who you are. That's just who I am. I'm an Aquarius, a true Aquarius. I have to be attracted to you and who you are. The physical, I mean, what you see on the outside, I mean, yes, it's great, but I need to know who you are. Like, really. That's the attraction for me. Because I really don't have a body type or a type. Put like that. I don't even say body type.
Like I said, the first thing you see is somebody's physical appearance. So to me, that's important. You open your mouth, that's a whole nother story too, okay? Because their grill got to be on point. Do you hear me? Them teeth.
No, unscheduled hysterectomies.
She said no unscheduled. Lord, okay. Then once you get to know the people on the inside, that actually is what you're right to make it. It's attractive to you. Yet I have to be able to roll over and look and see somebody that I am like physically attracted to. That I could kiss you and you ain't brushed your teeth, okay?
But that's the thing. Everyone is. You're right. I think everyone is like that. You're attracted to who you're attracted with, and you may think that person is not so much handsome, but for that other person, they are attractive. That's all of us across the board. You're going to be like sexually as desiring this person because that's who you attract. That's across the board. But at the end of the day, you're talking about physical. She said physique.
Yeah.
So
No, I think
belly, I guess fat.
I think we all have
skinny, height.
I think we all
Go
have
ahead, Phil.
preferences, but the preference doesn't determine if you're going to everything for you. Like you could be like, I like a certain height guy, I like this or whatever, but it's not to determine that that's all I'm going to be attracted to. You know what I mean? Because I could say, I like a certain type of woman, but I'm attracted to who I'm attracted to in that moment. Like I might see somebody, it could be the complete opposite of what my preference is, but I have an attraction to it. And that happens a lot, you know what I mean? Because again, a preference is just, preference is like a shallow picture of what you just, the things that we just kind of like. The attraction is what you fit, that energy. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can see somebody, you ever see somebody like, for a woman, you might say, he may not be the super handsome guy, but he got a flavor about him that makes me attracted to him.
Yes.
And the same thing like a man may see a woman and be like, she's not the drop dead, she's not the gorgeous girl, but her movement is damn. You know what I mean? So those is so much more. Now a preference, you can say, well, I like a woman with long legs, brown skin, or short hair, long hair. Maybe she built a certain way and all those things. But I'm also attracted to this short woman who made me, so it's it's no real determination because a preference in which you wind up being attracted to when you go out the door, you really had no control over what you're attracted to because the attraction comes from within here. So you can't really control it,
Yes, I agree with that too. That's a good point to make. Okay, so y'all, it's about that time. Mom done went to sleep on y'all, okay? This bro over here snoring. Y'all hear him? He is over here snoring.
Wow.
Before you leave, one quick last question by Miss Wilson. What is a sexual deal breaker for everyone? Something that you just won't accept or do.
A sexual
deal breaker.
I'm gonna plead the fifth on this one. And my glass is empty.
A sexual deal breaker. Okay, so I'm gonna say I'm not open to bringing nobody into no bedroom. That's just not what's gonna happen. I'm sorry.
Me neither.
I'm not doing that. So if that's what you
You
into,
not
keep on passing by. Because I'm not into no male, no females being in the bedroom and all that nonsense. I'm just not into it.
Sharing is not caring in this instance.
in that situation. Yeah, I feel you on that one. My sister's keeper said 2 minutes.
That's a difference.
He said 2 minutes.
My sister's keeper said 2 minutes.
2 minutes. That's a deal breaker.
Oh my God.
I mean, 5 will be okay.
She said 20.
I mean, you know, it's a lot of steps, you know?
I mean, hey, you gotta have a foreplay before you had an intercourse. So
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of steps.
Add those minutes up.
Exactly. And add all of that into it. Brian Price said he old school. He said he done had too much to damn drink.
Oh,
You know, James. James ain't great. That's this nigga that keep always having something to say, man.
I said Brian Price.
You talking about James?
You talking about James?
Dirty tired of Brian Price, man.
I'm tired of this clown, man. He talking about James, man. He said, "Oh,
I didn't know you."
Drink, and he ain't even drink.
Oh well.
Miss Elliott said no entering the dookie shoot.
Oh.
No dookie love. No dookie love. Miss Elliott, no dookie love.
Lee Green said you got that drop if it's that fast, if it's 2 minutes.
I know my sister's keeper. She said you got that wop, girl. Okay, well, I didn't know that was the brother that was giving you issues tonight. I'm sorry, I didn't know.
He said that. He said that about James, though. He talking about.
He said that about who?
He talking about James.
He's saying James had too much to drink and he's back there asleep.
And James ain't been drinking, man.
He had ginger ale.
Exactly. I told that nigga he wants some coochie coupons, man.
Oh.
That's that nigga looking for, man. I told you, man.
He looking for coochie coupons.
FNP.
Renee Whaley said if you're a midget, that's not an option. Them little people.
Midget.
They don't call them that. They call them.
Yeah, they don't call them that. Little people. Yeah, little people. I love the little people.
Or dwarves, I think, depending on their height. Either way, that's a deal breaker for her.
Okay, so what's some deal breakers for you men? Y'all ain't said nothing. Dirty over here, like.
Don't keep my business to me, man.
Yeah,
Get out of that shit.
He said he gonna plead the fifth too. Gonna plead the fifth too.
I love women. All women, people like that.
Exactly. Strictly dickly over here.
Yeah, no, exactly. Just no funny business games. Like
no funny stuff.
When you're a straight man, don't ever ask no
trying out nothing.
None of that fugazi shit, man.
Yeah, there you
no
go.
fingers in the booty hole.
So as long as that'll get your motherfucking.
You gonna take a dirt nap, man.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna see you
like
people no more.
That'll get you in some.
I don't even play around.
Miss Elliott say no fun size Peters.
Oh no.
Definitely a deal breaker.
No. That's a deal breaker, right there. No small Peters.
That is funny.
So is that all the comments?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we killed
Um,
it. Because
huh?
Yeah.
that's we're at
I
the
can't hear
well,
you.
I said we're at the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay, so with that being said, thank you all for showing up tonight for Women Who Wine with Men. It's always been enlightening. I'm glad that y'all enjoyed Mr. Dirty, Mr. Phil, Mr. Long, and Mr. Ramon. Thank y'all all for participating tonight.
It was a great being
Nafis,
there.
what happened to him? Did Nafis talk?
yeah.
He was here earlier for a bit.
Well, you know, I was out of the loop for a minute, okay?
Yeah, he booked
I
and
was out
busy.
booked and busy. Okay, honey.
So Sandy Tucci said kudos to Phil. I didn't hear any misogyny tonight during the parts I caught.
All right, Will, you done made a friend. Phil done made a friend. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna give everybody the opportunity to shout out at, and we will start with Mr. Phil.
Thank you again. Had a great time. Always a good time. Comments were funny. The night was made with my man Dirty coming on with the ski mask. That was
Okay.
set the tone.
I know you did. You set the tone, boy.
But it's always enjoyable. Always enjoyable. Great time. Same thing as before. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook, Phil G. Robinson. I'm on Instagram at Phil _ Adelphia 76. Like I said before, I'm a simple person, real basic, just family type guy. Even though I know people like, how you a family man? Man say you don't want to get married. He probably think I hate women, all types of stuff. But I spend a lot of my time with my family and all that type of stuff. So I'm a family guy. And it's just that simple, That's
You
about
just
it.
don't want to be married.
Just don't want to
Yeah,
be
that's
married.
it.
Just go to
Yeah,
my family.
I can
My
respect
family
that.
weddings and gatherings. That's all.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead, Miss Tameka.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for continuing watching Women Who Wine, especially with the men. We enjoy you guys. You come on. We love to hear y'all perspective. And as always, if you are enjoying what you are hearing, seeing, please invite a friend or two the next time, next week, right? Invite somebody. But you can follow me on Instagram or on Facebook at Shop Nicole Bay. We offer versatile clothing that's on a budget. So right now we are having our end of season sale. We have it buy 3, get 1 free. The free item has to be equal a lesser value. So we're getting ready for the spring and summer collections. So here's the time to be able to grab those, items if you've been following me that, you've been eyeing, but not quite sure. But it's all good. It's all fabulous. It's real. And so here's the time to be able to grab a couple items, to put into your closet, because we are not going to be quarantined forever. Okay.
Hello.
House will open up.
Exactly.
But yeah, thanks you guys for continuing to watch us. We really enjoy. I look forward to Saturdays and just being on here just to connect everybody and have a good conversation and drink my wine. Okay.
I know, honey.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't even do it.
What? Yes. All right, Mr. Dirty.
Oh man, it's been a good night, man. I enjoyed y'all tonight, man. For real, great content. I love the back and forth. Only thing I just had to pause for the call for the lanes. because I'm FNP. You might need to look that shit up. FNP stands for fuck nigga proof. But I really enjoyed y'all night. Phil, you a stand-up dude, man. I fucks with you, bro. And all the ladies, y'all keep your head up, man. Y'all can catch me on Facebook at Will Young. That's WIL Young. Instagram is Dirty Dreads. That's DIRTY DREDZ. And just fuck with me, man.
He got a single out too.
Okay.
Roger that.
That's it. They just go to Dirty Dreads.
You about to
or
dance
Google
it
Dirty Dreads. DIRTY DRE.
He got
Pick that shit up. Bye.
Dirty. So hello everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's been our pleasure to bring you some content with the men. Like Tamika said, please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. Bring a friend, tell a friend, double it up, make it better next time. Like EclecticNista would let you know. If you have any content that you want us to speak about, please DM her on Instagram at Woman Who Wine. But you can follow me at Tamitra's Beauty on Facebook and Instagram. I guess I need to tell them how to spell it, huh? That's TAMETRISSBEAUTY. If you are looking for any treats, desserts, anything special for this upcoming Valentine's Day or just any special occasion that you may have, I do treats and baskets and cakes. And you can follow me on Facebook at Beauty's Delectable Desserts. I haven't done any lately because of COVID, but when we do open back up, you can follow me on SNS Twerk Class at Instagram and Facebook. And then you can also follow me on Instagram at Print Stars as well for any custom t-shirts and accessories that you may want to have. Mr. Dirty is my business partner. So you'll see a lot of content that he may have as far as t-shirt designs that he have, because he is he has a line that's called Dirty Incorporated. What else? I think that's it. Oh, and if you want to hear some good music and vibes, you can follow me on YouTube at Tamitra's Beauty.
You done?
Oh, Samuel.
I'm done.
Okay. All right. So thank you once again, everybody, for tuning in for Women Who Wine. Thank you all for subscribing and watching my channel. Every week we're going to be bringing y'all something different. You don't want to miss out on next week because we got a little special surprise for y'all. It's Valentine's Day. Okay, so we're going to be doing something special for the ladies. So y'all be sure to tune in next Saturday at 9 p.m. on this channel. Also, you guys, if you can follow me on Instagram, I'm trying to get to 10K, y'all, on IG. So could you follow us, sister, at I am EclecticNista, and follow us on women_who wine on Instagram as well. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Y'all know I'm in the process of making my own wine. So I would like to give away at least 3 bottles of EclecticNista. Yes, honey. I can't wait for it to be ready. Okay. And if you guys just be sure to subscribe and share with your friends, like Tamika and Tamitra's both said. Please share because, we working on some things behind the scenes. And I just really appreciate some of y'all that give, like, some of y'all feedback behind the scenes. Sandy 2 Cent, you are definitely one who gives a lot of good feedback. And I really appreciate your insight. So thank you all, and we look forward to seeing y'all all again next week on the 13th at 9 p.m. Put us on your calendar and turn your notifications on.
Oh, and don't forget our podcast coming. We changed the name from G Spot to Her Spot. So be on the lookout for that. It should be coming soon. In her spot toy line.
We finalizing. Yes. Honey.
That part. Still in the research phases.
That part. Okay, so yeah, we're researching. So thank you, Javon. I really appreciate you being on tonight. Good night, Tiff. Good night, Ashley. Good night, all of y'all in the comments. We love the Nista Squad, and we'll see y'all again next week.
Yep.
Bye. Have a good week.
Hold on, I gotta run downstairs.
I can't. Oh man.
Oh, Ramon, that gummy is life. I'm trying to tell you, see how these baby hairs is laid and slayed. Oh, okay. It's life.
Hey, it's 12:36.
They say he has to have swag for me.
Who has to have swag? Oh, God.
Yeah.
What they mean.
I don't think you say we can change his swag, but I don't think we can change it per se. You know, some people either got it or they don't. And the ones that got it, you can, play around with his clothing. But the ones that, ain't got the swag, ain't much you can do with them.
I don't know.
You can change they clothing, but I don't know. Maybe it's the confidence of the people who don't got swag that is what throws them off. Like you can give them the look, but if they're not confident with it,
all together, it's not gonna come all together. Well,
right?
You can't teach that. You can't, like show somebody how to have that flavor in their walk and they talk and it's something that's like in you. No, you can't.
Exactly.
But how they appear, hell yeah.
Yeah, that part.
That part, yeah.
Is what they look like, but
the other part, no.
If they ain't got that, just
I know, right?
It's in their DNA. Like if you ain't got it incorporated already and you real good, it ain't gonna work. Nope. They ain't gonna be able to bring it all together.
No, they be short. They be cute.
Yeah.
They be handsome. Yeah. They be smelling good. Okay. Yeah. Eye candy.
Exactly.
Like, okay, he all right, girl. He from the country.
Don't judge him. He came a long way. You should have saw him before.
But you know what's so funny? I used to say that, like, cause I'm from Philly, so up north is totally different from down south, and I'll be like, "Why ain't gonna got no swag like that? Like, come up north and we show y'all what it is." Oh man, that's so funny. Like, especially from Philly, wasn't even New York guys too. It's like polo. Like, you want a polo? I remember I was dating this guy, and like I was like, you got rid of it. You got to get rid of all this nonsense. Polo list, polo that type of shirt, these type of sneakers. Horrible. Oh well, he changed it, and guess what? We're polo.
Okay.
Closet. Where you been at? What you been wearing? No, we don't do that. Didn't get down there yet.
Where she had to go?
So Lee Green said, "I don't like up north guys." And then probably, well, New York. Let me say, like, no. Why? Why? Why you don't like up north guys? I don't know the difference. I just feel like I'm born and raised in Philadelphia, so that's all I know. Philly and New York, when I went to college, I looked at some New York guys like, what do you got on? Like, what is that? Like, why you look crazy? Why you not neat and clean? That's what I was just used to. But I just wonder, Lee Green, why you say that? That no, I don't.
No. That's what from your son. Your son.
Your son.
Right. No, I'm not your son.
The God.
Shorty. You're shorty.
It gonna work.
No.
Oh my gosh. That is too funny. I mean, what you think of how what down south guys say?
Yeah.
Ma'am.
All this. Psst. We ain't got no snakes around here.
They good for that. Oh yeah. They good for that. But see, you just gotta
ain't gonna say nothing.
Nope. And keep it walking. I won't say nothing.
Period.
Oh, it's like that. Oh, you think you too? Just let them talk.
Green said they over the top. Like, why so aggressive when they talk? They just cocky to me.
Yeah, but that's the same thing as a female. I get the same thing.
Right.
I remember when I moved to Atlanta, and just a lot of men would say, like, a lot of up north girls, women were very aggressive, and I'm like, no, okay, maybe we know what we want, and that's that, and we vocal about it. That's just what it is.
I mean, they feel like sometimes up north people can be a little abrasive.
Yeah, we